Good afternoon. It's 3:01. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the Titans house. The Titans made a game week signing, picking up former Arizona Cardinals linebacker Kazir White to the practice squad, according to Jordan Schultz. White ranked top 15 in the NFL in tackles last season, generating 137 tackles, 2.5 sacks, and 9 tackle for losses. The Titans' first regular season unofficial depth chart dropped today, and rookie wide receiver Alec Ayumanor listed as a starter alongside Calvin Ridley and Tyler Lockett. Linebacker Cedric Gray also listed as a starting linebacker next to Cody Barton and rookie Chimere Dike, who's the starting returner. The Week 2 AP poll was released today, and it saw some major shakeups after Week 1. Ohio State now ranked number 1 after beating Texas, who dropped to number 7. LSU moved up to number 3 after beating Clemson, who is now at number 8. Florida State went from unranked to number 14 after beating Alabama, who dropped 13 spots to number 21, its lowest ranking since 2008. And the Vols moved up 2 spots to number 22 after the win over Syracuse. For our foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Yo, what up, Nashville? 3HL is on the air. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. We certainly are. We are at the Titans House block party, and we'll be here until 6 o'clock. There is so much going on here. We'll tell you, obviously, more about it in just a second, but we are in Germantown, 601 Taylor Place. This is free. Food, drinks, music, special guests. Signing autographs until 5 o'clock. Delaney Walker, Kevin Dyson, and Mark Mariani.
Just saw Moonshine walk in.
There you go. The new Nissan Stadium Sales Center celebrates its opening to the general public, and they have incredible ways to show you what this new stadium is going to look like. Coming up on the show, Jim Wyatt at 3:20. He is here. There is Moonshine right in front of us, as a matter of fact. Bert Nihill at 4:20, president and CEO of the Tennessee Titans, will explain all of this and what's going on. And, man, they've got Hattie B's here. They've got drinks. They've got all kinds of things. Outdoor games. They've got people singing in another room. Titans, former Titan player autographs, all kinds of things. The block party at Titans House in Germantown, 601 Taylor Place, until 6 o'clock here in Nashville. Don Davenport is here, y'all.
What up, Babs?
What up? Happy Tuesday, man. This place is jumping.
It's live.
It is live here.
I did not find the free parking, but I did find a valet, so that's what I did. And then I didn't see Dawn's message about where do we park until she was walking up to us.
That was mine, too.
I know,
Yeah,
and you
yours
guys
too.
know I have my crew call like until 3 o'clock, so I'm like, I have no idea where to park. I parked on the street. Am I allowed to park there?
I don't know.
I parked in,
I guess we're going to find out.
yes, we are. I got a handicap sticker for my injury.
I'll ask Zeph.
I just kind of stayed right there with it. They did have valet out there, though.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I know.
about
I
to
didn't
that,
do
but
it.
I was like, ah.
I probably should have, but there was a long line, so.
I just didn't want to think about it, so there you go. Gil and Chef Eric are here from Shoney's,
Yes, they are.
and we are.
He said he brought us pie.
I got
I've
it.
seen them. It's not
Cakes and
just a.
pies.
It's not just a
Cakes and
slice of
pies.
pie.
Cakes and pies.
It's not a slice of pie.
Oh, it's a pie.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's a real live.
We got the full thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Full on strawberry pie.
Oh yeah, there's a whole bag.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
But we're going to start doing our Shoney's shows coming up. Look, Babs.
Oh, it's a full pie.
Oh, yeah.
It's 2 of them.
We'll get in on that.
But we are going to start doing Shoney's shows again.
Yes. Shout out to Shoney's.
We
man.
do have an unfortunate announcement. We will not be doing the Buffalo Wild Wing shows this season.
Man.
We found that out today.
Bah humbug.
And everyone's kind of upset about that, obviously. And those shows were very special to us because of you guys. And so many of y'all came out to one or multiple shows a year or maybe all of them.
Yeah.
And we loved doing the Miller Lite Toast.
Man, no wash away toast. What are we going to do? That means the Titans got to win every game.
Okay, well, that might be a problem.
Well,
Might be a problem.
all I'm saying, though, is if we can get our listeners to call in and let us know how they feeling about that, and they tell me, Slay, you take off every Thursday and just come meet us at the Buffalo Wild Wings for the show and do the wash away toast and just hang. I'll let y'all do the show.
I will say this. This had nothing to do with Buffalo Wild Wings, so please don't be upset with them. This goes beyond that, and it goes beyond us. So
y'all know we wanted to come back.
Yeah, there are national things involved in this, and anyway, Buffalo Wild Wings really loved you all coming out, and
the hate is
and
real.
Still do it. Their wings are incredible, and they have cold beer there, and lots of TV. So you can still visit.
Wash
them,
away, so we gotta do something though, you're in the studio.
Can we just
or
do it in the
something.
studio?
Yeah, we gotta do something.
Can we put a keg in the studio?
We're gonna have to do something. The
you know
people
what?
want and need it, man.
I think
They
I'm
need
gonna
it.
have to reach out to some bars and restaurants
we gotta
around
do
here.
something,
Let's
man.
see if
That's-
somebody else will
man,
have us out.
That's our staple. Like
And
the people,
it is,
gets the
and
people
it's so
going.
much fun.
Hey,
So shout out bars, restaurants.
Yeah.
We want this.
somebody want it.
This is a fun thing that we
Promise
do,
you.
and people show up, and
Yes, they do.
we love our Thursday night shows. So we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
TCU pounded North Carolina 48-14 last night, and what did we do right before the show?
Hey.
TCU minus 3.5.
Yeah.
Don't buy into the Belichick hype. Go with the better team on the road. Now, the scripted drive, the first drive,
Look good.
I mean, 7 plays, 83 yards, and a touchdown on their opening drive.
Yeah.
Colin Cowherd then jumped out there on Twitter, like he likes to do, and said, wasn't really sure what to expect from Chapel Bill, but after that drive, I have him as the second best college coach I've ever seen, just below Saban.
Dog, the hot takes. Damn.
So
this is ridiculous, man.
then
Did he tweet that right after it?
Right after
yeah.
Why would you want
Yeah.
to do that, though?
TCU then scored 41 consecutive points, and UNC quarterback Gio Lopez, God love him, didn't complete a pass for 2 hours and 8 minutes of real time.
Come on, man.
Okay, how about the broadcast crew straight putting the time up
Yes.
of the last
Yes,
pass he
that was
completed?
too real.
That was
too real.
savage.
That was every bit of it.
Is he just terrible?
You know,
I couldn't tell. I mean, obviously he looked terrible,
Yeah,
but I couldn't tell if it was on him.
Yeah,
if
was
it was
it
on
scheme?
play
Was it people
calling,
getting
was it
open?
scheme?
Yeah,
Was
it
it
was a lot.
coaching?
But
was it no separation?
the problem was Max Johnson came in right away and boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Like it was no ifs, ands, or buts. To the point where, this is how bad I knew Chapel Bill had it. I went in and made a late bet in the fourth quarter for them to go on and win by 28.5 and to hit the over. The over was set at 61.5.
Yeah.
I went on and made a bet, a little parlay, and it hit.
Yep.
Like, yes, let's
And
go.
it hit.
Like, dude, TCU, first of all, I didn't know Hoover was that good.
He's good, dude.
Good gosh.
We did talk about him yesterday.
Yeah.
Man,
Man,
had a big season last year. Tennessee went after him.
No, they went after him hard, too, and I see why now.
Yeah.
That was I wonder who else went after him. 'Cause
So-
he said he turned everybody away.
No Bill Belichick coached team has allowed more than 47 points in a game until yesterday. Bill Belichick had trailed by 27 or more 11 times in 511 games. So think about that. He had never given up more than 47 points in 511 games.
Welcome to teenagers.
North Carolina is favored by
Nothing
19
about
at
that.
Charlotte. That one play, they throw a little flat out, a little screen out, or a little dump off pass
Yep.
out to the flat to the running back.
Yep.
The scheme was right.
Yep.
2 defensive players right there. Dude runs right between them. They hardly even moved. I think each player thought the other was going to tackle him or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And they show Bill Belichick, and he's just standing on the sideline like, I schemed it up. Like,
Like, what y'all want me to do? I can't run the
pros
plays
are
for
going to
you.
make that tackle.
That's the problem.
Welcome to
pros.
college, Billy.
This ain't pros, baby.
Welcome to college.
They get paid like them, but this ain't pros, baby.
By the
Oh,
way,
man.
your little depth chart thing didn't
Yeah.
work. Didn't help.
He didn't fool nobody.
Didn't fool anybody. Might as well have just released the damn depth chart.
Man.
How about Coach Dykes? He was like, well, they got us on that first drive because they used 6 offensive linemen, and it took us a second to figure it out. But once we did, we were okay.
They showed that. And they said they felt disrespected. Everybody talking about Bill.
Oh, because
Bill Belichick.
Everybody talked about leading up to this is Bill.
Sure
What's
was.
Belichick doing? How's recruiting going for him? Oh,
Yeah.
he's going to kill it. What's he do? Everybody wants to talk about Bill. Look at his
That's right.
girlfriend.
Well, I mean,
oh.
what's going to sell viewership for that game? It's Bill Belichick, not TCU.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you're going to use
Play
that.
like shot out a cannon.
You're
going to
use that, though.
And guess what's going to sell those games now? Everybody that wants to watch Bill
That's right.
Belichick wallow in misery.
So North Carolina,
Because I'm in.
Yeah.
North Carolina is favored by 19 at Charlotte Saturday. Go ahead and lose that one. See what happens.
Man, don't need cover. See what happens.
Yeah. No, you're right.
David Ubben tweeted this: for better or worse, I think a lot of college football coaches are watching this game and smiling. One ACC coordinator told me this spring, quote, "It's really, really important for all of us who have come up in college football to kick his ass this year." End quote.
Wow. On his neck.
Hey, not today, but someday we should play a game and guess which coordinator said that.
But you know, here's the way I always think about that when
And I
when they
guarantee
do
you
that.
it's a defensive coordinator.
No question.
Every time I think about that, I'm like, he's not the only one.
Yeah.
Like, they all think that.
Somebody tweeted out he needs Tom. No, he needs number 12.
Yeah.
Right. I was like,
So
I need something.
They have these brochures. We're at the Titans house where you can fully investigate the new stadium on every level, like virtual reality. They've got like $1 million model over there, and it's incredibly cool. But at 63,000 square feet, the new Nissan Stadium will feature the largest rooftop patio in the country, extending off the concourses. With capacity of approximately 60,000, we made the whole experience even more intimate. Fans will be 38% closer to the action than in the current stadium, and they've got a diagram that illustrates that.
That's tough.
So it says
T-Rex here, too.
the closest stadium seats to the field. Squirrel. Literally.
Raccoon.
Literally raccoon.
The closest stadium seats to the field of any team in the NFL.
You know what piques my interest,
The video board.
Page 3 for the people at home. It's coming, baby. We're getting us one.
Getting what?
You see what it says right there.
Oh, the
And then there
epicenter
was
of
4.
entertainment.
Final four. Bring the Final Four to Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming.
Come
It's
on,
all
man.
coming.
Final Four college
Come on,
football.
dog. We've been
college
starving.
basketball.
College football playoffs,
Like-
Super
all of it.
Bowls, all of it.
Of
It's
This
coming.
first model is nuts, too, though.
A first ever video board that consists of approximately 76,000 square feet of continuously looped content will be a central focal point for every fan. It's sure to be the most awe-inspiring video board in the NFL because it will circle the entire interior of the stadium, immersing fans in every play and every replay. The video board will go all the way around the stadium.
This is gonna be
Aren't they
crazy.
calling it the Ring of Fire?
That
The
would be
board?
a great name for it.
Probably.
I think
Sounds
that's what I
good,
heard.
Zeph. If they're not, you just coined it.
What's the address of where we're at?
601
Yeah.
Taylor.
Street.
Taylor Place.
Taylor.
601
Oh, wow.
Taylor Place. Come see us.
No
They
wonder.
have a model
Yes.
of this stadium right here. And it's
Yes.
so awesome.
That is everything.
I mean, like a big, not like
yeah,
a
not-
tiny
We'll
little
ask,
O.
we'll ask Bert, but it took forever to build that.
The model?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine what it's taken for the stadium.
Exactly.
Right.
Like, what you mean it took forever to build it? Like, they built it out of what? Paper mache?
You know, when you get Legos out and you just start building.
Oh, it's Legos?
No, it's not Lego. It's a realistic
I was
model.
going to say, oh, that's, man, who the hell?
You ever seen those like?
Where they get them Legos from?
You ever seen those like those city planning models where they
Yeah.
got like that's what that's like.
Okay.
How big is that? I'm not good at dimensions.
That's
It's probably about 4.5, 5 feet.
If we all laid across it, like it's still bigger than us.
no.
Yeah, you put Slay in it.
Slay went over it.
It's the
There you
size
go.
of Slay laying
Yeah.
Well,
down.
you would have to
Stretched
like
out.
cut them up in pieces though, and like
Don't do that.
put it like a puzzle.
No, who's putting them back together?
It's a puzzle sleigh.
You just got put back together.
Yeah,
Magic.
I did.
I mean,
exactly.
magic. The same way we got you a part.
Metal.
Live
Don't
from.
worry, because our dear friend Kirby here
He's
Oh,
got,
yeah,
has
he'll know.
his tape measure and is going to measure
Well,
it for us.
All of these questions you've asked me, I have talked with Burke about all of these questions.
Okay.
I just forget, and I don't want to like
Mess
give
it up.
out wrong information.
Yeah.
And he'll be with us at 4:20, so we can ask him. We are live from the mobile 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports Studio. Kentucky's largest sports book can now be found at Circus Sports at Kentucky Downs. When we come back, Jim Wyatt, it is game week. He's got 20 things that he saw in the depth chart. And by the way, was it like 3 weeks ago where we said don't be surprised if Io Manner's a starting wide receiver in week 1?
I didn't say that. Y'all did.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought Van Jefferson would be the guy.
Yeah. It was,
I said it.
Brent
I was
said
trying
it.
to give us all credit, though.
Nope, it was you, man. Take that
bro.
credit.
He's number 1 on the depth chart, next to Lockett and Ridley. So
Are
one
you surprised,
thing.
Slay? I know you're not because you called it. I am.
I'm not surprised because after watching some of the film, and I'm gonna continuously say this: the way he wants to get the ball out there on the perimeter and have guys be able to get on the edge, running backs and receivers alike, those screen passes, he blocks like a maniac.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm not. I'm not.
I thought it would be Van because of the experience, veteran thing. You got a rookie quarterback.
If this is my team, that's what I'm doing.
I guess Callie's like, listen, I got Lockett, I got Ridley in there.
Yep.
They can take care of him.
Yep.
He's good.
What Slay said is a big part of why
Blocking.
that happened.
Yeah.
All right, Jim Wyatt will join us next. There's some other things on that depth chart that we can talk about. And we'll talk about the Broncos. The Titans are now a 7.5-point underdog, second largest underdog in Week 1 in the NFL.
What was
behind
it in
only
the summer?
Cowboys. I don't remember.
Disaster.
The Cowboys are an
a
8.5-point
Yeah,
underdog
we're good.
Thursday at Philly.
They're gonna get ran.
Hey, we have NFL football the day after tomorrow.
Cannot wait.
How about that?
Woo, woo.
I'm
All right.
betting.
3HL broadcasting live from Titans House. It is a block party. It is free. They've got food, drinks, all kinds of things here. You can check out the stadium in a number of different ways. Also, Delaney Walker, Kevin Dyson, Mark Mariani, all signing autographs until 5 o'clock. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. I want to tell you guys about United Structural Systems. They have been in business in Middle Tennessee since 1994, a foundation repair and waterproofing company again since 1994 in Middle Tennessee. Foundation repair, waterproofing needs, USSTN.com is the website. That's who can help you out. These guys are absolutely incredible. Over 100%, over 30,000 100% satisfied residential customers, and they can help you out. Foundation repair. Symptoms. Maybe you've got some of these. I'll run some by you. When it's hot and dry weather, which it has been for a while, you might notice soil cracking and pulling away from your home, leaving holes or gaps next to the foundation. Maybe your bricks are cracking, walls bowing, doors or windows sticking, drywall separating, chimneys tilting or leaning. These are all signs of a possible foundation issue. Your house may be trying to tell you something. USSTN.com, United Structural Systems, will come out. And when it comes to large home repairs, a lot of times homeowners pretend you don't want to see the warning signs. You're afraid of what you're going to hear. This is especially true with waterproofing and foundation repair. It could be something big that needs to be fixed. It could be a small problem now that will become bigger, or it could be nothing. Bottom line, you don't know what you don't know, and you certainly don't want to be sold something that you don't need. Homeowners trust USS, keeping homes dry and stable. We guarantee our best. Call USS 615-488-7855. USS, serving Middle Tennessee, Southern Kentucky, and Western Kentucky. Online, USSTN.com. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brett Doherty, Don Davenport. Ron Slay is here.
I'm in the building. Getting close.
All you got to do is take me out of the studio and I forget to do things.
No, it's okay, though, yo. I just went.
No, it's not okay.
Did you say? Did you tell everybody who's over there signing autographs, man? That's a whole who's who in that room.
All I know
there,
is Delaney Walker, Kevin Dyson, and Mark Mariani. That's who I've been saying.
I went in there, felt like a different aura. Like, okay, let me get on out of here. I don't belong in here.
Yeah.
Felt good.
I feel like I need to get Delaney Walker's autograph.
Right.
Brett Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. We are at the block party at Titans House, located in Germantown, 601 Taylor Place. They do have valet. I found that to be the easiest way to do it. But
I found a parking spot on the street.
there you go.
I don't know if it's legal.
I saw a car getting towed out there when I was coming in.
Seriously?
No, I'm teasing.
I was going to say,
I'm about to be like, Kirby, you need to go move my truck.
Jimmy with a scoop. Jimmy with the scoop.
Jim Wyatt in
breaking
the building.
stories.
Jim
That'd
Wyatt.
probably be mine. Yeah, when I show up out there, my car will be gone.
Jim White, TennesseeTitans.com. You could probably have that taken care of, I would guess.
Dude,
I don't know, not anymore. Yeah.
Well, let me say this. There is a roster move that has been reported all day that we haven't mentioned yet, and you can't talk about it yet because it hasn't become official. But I do want to ask you this question.
Those are my guys, the Dickerson brothers. Yeah, I saw them out in you see that crew, the End Zone Boys? Have y'all know the End Zone Boys? Yeah, that's the End Zone Boys.
They get a little
I saw
round
them
down
at the
up.
draft. They got a podcast themselves, and their father used to be one of my dad's court officers, and I ran
Really?
into him at the draft in Green Bay, and you got to check them out. The End Zone Boys, they've got seats right behind in the end zone in Nissan Stadium.
Oh, that's
they got
dope.
the football from Tim Couch's first touchdown pass that he ever threw.
Okay.
And those guys are very entertaining.
Yeah.
That's boys
Gotta
with a
love-
Z, too.
Yeah,
So,
that's right. So
Yeah.
End Zone Boys, I'm giving them some free pub here. But
Well,
we were talking about what before the End Zone
yeah,
Boys
we
walked
can't
up.
really talk. We can't.
No, we're talking about the roster move. So
Well, we can't talk about it, but
yeah.
I
Well,
think
I'll tell you what's been.
important.
Yeah, I'll tell you what's been reported. Jordan Schultz put out that the Titans had signed Kazir White, who is a
Okay, thank you.
linebacker
Yes.
from the Chargers and the Eagles and the Chargers most recently.
Cardinals.
And the Cardinals.
Yeah.
And he was a two-time captain with the Cardinals. Had a great career. And I think that kind of spread, and now I don't know whether it's Pelissero or one of the other national guys reported that that's a practice squad move. So that's got to be sorted out. I don't think he's in town yet, so I anticipate probably be tomorrow
So-
before we announce something, because you have to make a corresponding move.
What you could do, and this guy, I mean, productive player last year, 137
Yes.
tackles, so you might wonder why practice squad, but there's an economic reason behind that.
Yeah, and I'm
That can be used.
yes, and I'm not
in
saying
any
that's
situation.
100%
Right.
sure the case, but I suspect it is, and I
But if
suspect
teams do that, why
right.
would they do
And that's the reason why Corey Levin is on the practice squad right now too. I mean, I think these guys that, and with White, it may be different because he's just getting to town. They got a game on Sunday. He hasn't been with the team, so I imagine he'll start off in the practice squad and potentially could be elevated. Somebody like Corey Levin or some of these guys who are with the team now, starting off a practice squad, they're veterans. You elevate them for the game, and then as a practice squad move, and then you potentially could sign them next week. The guys who are elevated from the practice squad, their rosters, their contracts are not guaranteed for the season as a vested veteran, so you kind of have to play kind of roster gymnastics the first couple of weeks of the season to try to help yourself on the payroll and also give yourself a little bit of flexibility.
The Week 1 depth chart just came out, and you've got a piece up on TennesseeTitans.com, 20 things that you saw in there. The one thing that kind of stands out to a lot of people, Ioman are listed on that starting line. Are you surprised by that?
I mean, the way things have gone in practice, I can't say I'm shocked because he has been trending up. I guess I'm a little surprised that they would make that official on the first depth chart, but coaches have their reasons, and obviously maybe they want to reward him for that. The way they listed it was a used to have a two wide receiver set, two tight end set on the depth chart. Now it's three receivers and one tight end, and it's Calvin Ridley, it's Tyler Lockett, it's Alec Iomanner ahead of Van Jefferson, and Bryce Oliver and Chimere Dike. So that was the biggest one to me. Cedric Gray listed as the first-team backer, inside backer next to Cody Barton. Another significant news, not a surprise, but he's officially there. And then Chimere Dike listed as the top punt returner and kick returner on Sunday. Those were the three biggest ones. Obviously, some interesting depth spots there, and we'll see how things go from here.
The DK one, maybe as a Titans fan, worries me just a little bit. I just would have wanted to see more of him in the return game in the preseason to get his feet wet a little bit more. And I think part of it, Jimmy, is because look at what has since Moonshine's sitting in there signing autographs over there, it has been a very nervous time for Titans fans during that part of games.
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, and I think they relied on his experience from college and just what he's shown in practices. He didn't do a lot in games. I know a lot of people probably would prefer Prochet back there who is on the practice squad, could get a chance himself. But you hope they don't have to make a move there. You hope DK is comfortable, is good, and I definitely think he's explosive.
Bones as the coach probably helps that as well. You've got a veteran coach there who can make sure that he's in the good mental space, right?
Right. He talked about it today. Just basically, he said more reps.
Yeah,
nothing's really changed, but he's had more reps.
Yes, and I've been impressed with him. It's not only what I've seen as a returner, but as a receiver. Had a great practice, on the time they're on the field last week, and then the early part of this week. So he's going to be good. That's a lot different game when you're going to Denver week 1 playing out there.
Elevation.
And it counts. Yeah. So big pressure on him, but he's played in big games before. Obviously playing at the University of Florida.
Yeah.
If you had to gauge, Jimmy, what would be the room between these two rooms, the linebacker room, inside linebacker room, and tight ends, with the quickest leash? The way you see Cedric Gray kind of beat out James Williams in a sense, and then Gunnar Helm being on the heels of Chig right now.
Yeah. I think that I feel really good about Cedric Gray just because I think for the longest time it looked like James Williams Sr. was going to take that job next to Cody Barton, and it's not like he did anything to screw it up. I mean, Gray was really good in the preseason. He was good in run defense. He was good, as a blitzer. He got an interception. He didn't have a camp last year, so he got a chance to kind of settle in and build some momentum. So I think he enters the season with great momentum, and I think Gunnar Helm will be a great compliment. I hate to say compliment to Chigaconco because I think he's going to be a good player in his own right and bring something different from a go-get-it standpoint, and he proved that in the preseason.
Absolutely. The last one for me, Shot Tuttle. Shot Tuttle coming in, how much do you expect for him to jump out there, or how much are you hearing between him and Tavondre Sweat? We heard from Sweat a little bit earlier, him saying personally on your I'm ready to go. I'm not worried about the oxygen or anything.
Yeah, he was pretty funny. Yeah, he was. Tavondre Sweat is ready, and Shot Tuttle looks small compared to Tavondre Sweat.
Tuttle's a big boy.
It's funny. I walked in yesterday and met Shah for the first time, and I was wearing this Vanny visor I got on. I got a Titans pullover on too, but I was wearing this Vanny visor, and Shah said he would do these interviews with everybody except for me, and he put on his UT shirt. And I told him the Josh Dobbs story about Dobbs gave me a UT visor, and so he went light on me after that. But he's got a funny personality, and we'll see how much. I mean, the thing about Sweat is I think he was really building some momentum early in the offseason, and then he missed time, and then he had the tonsils taken out. He said he was getting sick all the time, so he had his tonsils taken out, and he's really been limited on what he can do. And it's one thing to go from not playing to playing a ton of snaps, and then it's another thing from not playing to playing a ton of snaps in altitude. So it's different. Like, I've gotten off the plane. I'm going for a run on Saturday in Denver, and I always notice when I get off that plane and go for a run, it's different out there. You have to get adjusted, and so we'll see how he handles it. He feels like he's ready. All these guys, they haven't practiced a lot, whether it's Snead or Zeitler or certainly Sweat, going to have to prove it.
I want to switch back over to the offense just a little bit. I'm just curious from your take, and you get to see a lot more obviously than what we do. But how different do you feel like this offense is? Maybe now with Cam Ward, with his skill set, with a different offensive line than it was at the end of Levis's tenure.
I'm anxious to find out. I mean, I can see snippets in practice and have an idea of what they want to do, but I think with Cam, things are going to change maybe week to week on the game plan and how comfortable they are with him, how much he shows he can do, how much they can trust him. I think ideally this season would have started with Tony Pollard and Tyjae Spears in the backfield, and you're able to build build something in the run game and take some pressure off Cam. I think now you're down to Pollard, and obviously you'll try to sprinkle in Chestnut some, but I think you're maybe having to transition away from some things that you want to do because of that. And right. I think a lot of it's just going to depend on how much they feel like Cam can do from week to week. And this is a big challenge on Sunday. This is a team that gets after you. I think that's 63 sacks last year. Their rush percentage and pressuring quarterbacks is over 30% of the snaps. I mean, so he's going to have to make some plays on the move and have to improvise some, and they need him to avoid making mistakes.
Last season, Denver's defense ranked number 8 in takeaways, number 7 in yards allowed, number 3 in points allowed, number 1 in sacks. One key, obviously, is going to be, and Nick Holtz talked about it today, the offensive coordinator, that the rookie quarterback, Cam Ward, going to have to execute those hot reads with those blitzes. Yeah,
and certainly you need to stay out of long down and distance situations. I mean, if you can run the ball early and not have him dropping back on 2nd and 14 and 3rd and 11, you're going to make his life a lot easier and try to just sustain drives.
Calvin Ridley obviously going to be a focus against a really good defense again to further that point. What might they do? Might they be moving him around a lot?
Yep.
Like, what kinds of things can they do to him?
And that's what Nick Holt said. They plan to move him around, but based on formations, based on downs, and maybe what the game's looking like. Because obviously he's the guy that the other teams will focus on. He's got the speed, he's got the experience, and it's going to require other guys to make plays. Whether that's Tyler Lockett, whether that's Io Manor, whether that's Jefferson, whether that's Gunnar Helm. I mean, I think some other guys are going to have to make plays to take some of the pressure off of Ridley, and he's capable of busting a long one, so maybe you can get a big play out of him.
What about the safety room? Denard Wilson said Kevin Winston Jr. Trending in the right direction. He said that Quandre Diggs will play, so obviously you've got Hooker, you've got Woods, you've got Diggs, you hopefully have Winston. How does that all work out?
Yeah, and I think if Winston plays, it's probably more of a special teamer. He just hasn't been available much, and obviously you don't want to throw him into the fire right out of the gate in Denver. That's just my thinking there. I think Diggs, when they signed, I don't want to say I was surprised when they signed him, but it was he's in a different spot this year than when he came. Last year when they signed him, he was coming in penciled in as a starter. Now they had 2 starters that they went through the offseason with, in Hooker and Woods, and now how does Diggs work? And listening to Denard Wilson today, they've got him in the plan. They plan to play him. I'm curious to see what it looks like, but he's a good get and a really good player and a guy who can calm some other guys down on that defense. So curious to see what that looks with those 3 guys.
And is healthy
looks good,
ready to go.
Yeah, looks good. Didn't have the wear and tear of camp, which he probably loves, and and came back from last year's injury without any issues, so they feel good about him.
Okay. I think it's important probably to point out as well, like somebody in the chat asked Jimmy if 7 wins is realistic for this team, which I absolutely think it is, but it's important to also remember, like, keep your powder dry, like Coach Mack says, against this Denver team, regardless of what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. And, I mean, I don't think you'll be able to judge this team based on what happens on Sunday, probably not based on what happens the first couple of weeks, because you got 2 playoff teams right out of the gate. But, I hate to say 7 wins would be a great season, because that means you're giving up on hopes of being a playoff team and playing meaningful games late in the year. I think, what you want to see is is consistent improvement from the quarterback position. You'll see this team trending in the right direction. Maybe you steal some games, win some of these one-score games that you don't think you're going to win, and then maybe you go into December and you've got a chance to make things interesting. And I think that's all you can hope for. I will say I looked at a stat yesterday about the last number one picks at quarterback, and there's some great names on that list, and none of those guys had a lot of success. I think Baker Mayfield was 6 and 7 as a rookie, and that was the best of a bunch that included Joe Burrow and a bunch of other really good players. So it's hard for a rookie quarterback to come in and have a lot of success in the league, but Cam maybe will prove people wrong.
4-14-1 in season openers. Number one overall pick quarterback.
Yeah, that's not a great stat.
Well, that's because your team is usually garbage.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's
one of those
true.
4 wins, though, was last year against the Titans. So.
Okay.
Which is a perfect example of the Titans picking first this past year.
And it's a perfect example of just how much crazy can happen in week one, because the Titans really controlled that game early, up 17-0. Yep. Then you had special teams mistakes. You had the Levis meme, and then it went downhill from there.
Memes plural,
yeah,
Jimmy.
A whole lot of them. Jimmy, we didn't get to see a whole lot of Tony Pollard in the preseason, but if you were able to sneak out to practice and see him, you think he's ready to carry this load, especially with Tajay not being there. You got 2 other backs, but what he's responsible for carrying?
Yeah, but I don't think they want him to do too much.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you want to lean on him because he's a veteran. He's a good player. But I don't think you want to overload him, because I think that was part of the problem last year. Is he did too much. Then you got to December and he was wearing down.
Yeah.
I do think the way they handled him during camp and the preseason, where he played some early, then they kind of backed him down and didn't play him, I think was good for him. Like, he doesn't need the wear and tear. Yeah. But I think looks good in practices and ready to start the season. Just got to keep him healthy.
Titans at Denver. 3:05 p.m. on Fox. You can catch all the action. Titans radio coverage right here on 104.5 The Zone. Jimmy Wyatt, you can get him on X at @JWyattSports, and all of his content, TennesseeTitans.com. Good to see you, man. This place,
good to see you guys.
This place is incredible.
Yep, I'm going to go track down the End Zone boys in here.
Yeah.
This place is awesome, Jimmy.
It is pretty cool. I've been here a couple of times. You guys, that grid of the replica of the stadium is spectacular. Yeah. I don't know what they used to have some tight rules on taking pictures and videos of that, so I don't know if people are.
Everybody's taking pictures.
Yeah,
well,
but
I just put out like a minute-long video, so they should have told me.
Okay, so well, it's out there if you want to see it. So,
is there a sign that we're not supposed to do it?
No, everybody's
yeah, I know. And they may have lifted that, because I think that was
once they turned it over to the general population, which is what they're doing today.
I think that's true. So, like early on, when you had to have reservations and they didn't want to spoil it for everybody, but now it's open.
Yeah.
Okay. God, Jimmy, my car's going to get towed. I'm going to get vetoed by the Titans.
Yeah, well, after they hear you did that, they might sneak out there and tow your car.
So Davenport was wondering how big that model was. So Kirby went over there and measured it. He came up with 56 square feet.
Yeah, Kirby snuck in there and took a nap. He's taking a nap inside of that thing, I think.
8 by 7 feet. We could put Slay in it.
Yeah,
Kirby is currently curled up in the largest rooftop concourse in the league. So, we'll be here until 6 o'clock. Again, Titans alumni signing autographs. Delaney Walker, Mark Mariani, Kevin Dyson, all here signing autographs. Food, drinks, Hattie B's here. 601 Taylor Place in Germantown, the block party at Titans House. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Man, I love game day promos are happening now. That was really cool. Anyway, Brentwood Jewelry. You need to know about these guys. For more than 50 years, Brentwood Jewelry has been proudly serving the Brentwood community and all of Middle Tennessee with exceptional style and exceptional deals every day. Family-owned and operated business spanning 3 generations. These guys are deeply rooted within this community, from Salem's service and special forces to his son serving as local firefighters. The Imamali family dedicated to giving back. Support local, shop Brentwood Jewelry. Maybe you're thinking about popping the question. Brentwood Jewelry is here to help you do just that. Let them help you take the stress out of selecting the perfect engagement ring. They can help you find a beautiful ring in your ideal budget. Browse their incredible selection of one-of-a-kind rings, or talk with their custom-designed specialist to create a stunning ring as remarkable as your loved one. Anything you need jewelry-wise, you have gifting opportunities throughout the course of the year, these guys can help you out. There's no question about that. Brentwood Jewelry, 7012 Church Street in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for more than 50 years. Visit BrentwoodJewelry.com. It's just me against the world, baby. 3HL 1045, the Zone, Tupac Tuesday, and we are out and about celebrating the start of the NFL season, which
going down.
A couple days away. Dallas at Philadelphia. Dallas an 8.5-point underdog against Philly. That's a lot of points in the NFL.
Yeah, it's a little bit different when you ain't got the best player on the field out there no more.
Well, and it looks like he did hit the practice field for the first time yesterday for Green Bay. Micah Parsons He may have to get an injection in the back to play on Sunday. So,
Did you guys read about all that?
No.
I mean, obviously Green Bay knew all of that.
Oh,
like you
absolutely.
don't make that move. You don't throw those numbers. You don't do any of that without full medical whatever. But I was just surprised at kind of the extent of it. Like Dallas had him on a program and whatever else, a rehab program, and I would be a little, because you're not talking about an ankle or a knee or like a back.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
Depending on
care
what part
how
of the back,
small it is, though.
Yeah.
It's still your back.
I'm with you.
Didn't you have a back
I did, yeah.
thing?
Yep.
And it was really hard to come back from,
No,
right?
They're
it's-
calling it a
you don't-
strain, but
See that? So that's when you get in them doctor terms. What does it really mean?
Yeah,
you
right.
don't. You the one that really knows. Like,
that can feel it.
yeah, they'll throw it out there any kind of way. But yeah, it's
It would just make me nervous for those numbers.
Only a good thing I will say though is he always looks fit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's still young, so that's what he got on his side. Like
26 years
I
old.
was 30
I think
plus
they
when
said
I
it
ran.
was an L4, L5 back
So
strain.
mine was L5 S1. So right.
But
right
you were
below that, so-
30.
Yeah, I was like 32.
Yeah.
30 when I had mine.
There's a
so,
big
yeah,
difference.
Huge difference.
188 million that
That's-
contract. 120
For a
the
back.
second he signed the deal.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's why I was like,
Yeah.
dude, you better be in perfect health.
Dang.
Yeah, our money's going to go in like on the 14th at midnight. It's not going to look like that though.
I think to Babs' point though, yeah, I could.
Trust me,
Hey, y'all, I can
I'm
promise
waiting
y'all
for
that.
it
Yeah.
already.
Yeah,
I wish it was even
But
anything like
I think we had
fraction of it.
1.3 billion or something.
I was gonna,
and
the Powerball.
Yeah,
Powerball prize money is at 1.3 billion.
we can get it, y'all.
Wednesday.
Austin hit our bank just like his.
Dude, we win the Powerball. We're going. We'll take the show to Buffalo
Oh
Wild Wings.
hell yeah, we're gonna create our own Wild Wings.
we win the Powerball piece.
No, Babs.
No, dude.
No, we can't let you leave. Don't y'all
You
worry.
ain't
We're
leaving.
going to Babs' house every day. We'll do
You
the
ain't
show from my
leaving.
house. She might not
This
leave
is
the
too
house.
much
but we'll
fun,
do the
dude.
show.
We get paid to do this. So the block party at Titans House will be here until 6 o'clock. Signing autographs again. Delaney Walker, Kevin Dyson, Mark Mariani until 5. There is food. They had. What did you have, Zeph? You're gonna have to turn your mic on. While you turn your mic on, I'll say Hattie B's is here. They've got snickerdoodle cookies. They've got non-hot chicken sandwiches and hot chicken sandwiches.
Ooh, I didn't see
I'm
those up there.
definitely
I'm about to go
non-hot.
up
That's
there.
what I'm going up
You
for.
you have to ask them.
Oh, I
or
definitely
or
will.
they told me, so I'm sure they would tell you. You had what?
I had a pimento cheese bourbon dog.
No.
Oh, I don't want a dog, but I want a pimento cheese something.
It's,
It's
a,
right in
it's a
there.
pimento
It's
cheese,
inside the hot
bacon,
Bacon
and some
yeah.
like peppers on a hot dog. It was really
Wow.
good. Really good.
That is
Do they got
just,
the
that
regular
just
chicken
screams
sandwich
heartburn.
where you can just put ketchup on it or something?
No, I think they just got the. Well, they have the
Yeah, the hot
non-spicy.
chicken,
It's just got some
non-spicy.
coleslaw and a pickle on it, and their
But the
their
pickle's
sauce.
on top, like on the bun, so you can throw that away.
Dude, it's not the same without the coleslaw and the pickle. Come on, you got to up your game, Slay. You are not Southern.
It was good.
Well, they also
Listen,
have,
you might
I
call
love
yourself a Tennessee Mutt, but you are not Southern.
I
they
love it
also
like
have
that,
chips
too.
and dip, and I think they have pimento cheese dip. Actually,
I think they're right. I think
Yeah.
they might have had. Yeah, you're right. They
Pimento
also had some
cheese.
like spinach, like some spinach dip in there as well.
popcorn in there, Cokes,
Regular hot
waters,
dogs.
all kinds of things.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
So
now.
the model over here that is 56 square feet, according to Kirby, Alan Kirby. I went over and talked with some of the guys, Burke and some of his crew, and I was like, "How long did it take to make this?" And they said, "I think it was 8 to 10 months."
Oh
make
my
that?
gosh.
Remember I said I thought I remembered, but I was
Yeah.
going to say a year, so
You were close.
I was close. And it was one guy that did it. One guy. And the attention to detail in that thing is incredible. You have to duck down, and you can see, like, actual jerseys in the team shop.
Really?
You can see they have cars, like, driving next to the stadium. They're obviously Nissan.
There's people
Wow.
in the concession stand, like ordering food
Yeah.
in jerseys, all of it.
So this is
It's
as
pretty
like
cool.
this is what it's gonna look like. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. This is it.
Is that they also do have a Lego model that they take around to schools
Really?
to show the kids.
I know that's hard to keep intact, boys. Kid,
Nah, they probably glued it down.
third grade and below,
Can't you
They ain't
spray
listen.
glue all over it?
third grade and below ain't listening. Them are coming back, bro.
That's definitely
So
glued
true.
It's
down.
got to be something else.
So true.
It's got to be something else.
Kindergartners.
Oh, what?
Oh, let me see that.
Yeah. Exactly.
615-737-1045. Ross, you say we have Bill and Missy,
Yes.
or is it Mickey?
I don't
First
know.
family of 3HL is Bill and Mickey. That might be who's calling in. Let's go. You guys are on the air. What's happening?
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Bill, what's up?
We were going to try to make it down there today. Just the timing didn't work with treatment and stuff. But just want to give a shout-out to everybody there, and Seth and Kirby. But I've got a question about the Titans. What the hell are we supposed to do on Thursdays now?
Yeah, I know. Well, we're still trying to figure something out, but we did want to share that with you because we are all one big happy and dysfunctional family, the 3HO crew. So
we thought of you guys too
we
immediately.
did, for sure. So it's good to hear your voice,
Great
Bill.
to hear your voice, Bill. I missed you when you came through, man. You and Mickey, man. Like, yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. That is a great question.
We're gonna do something.
Yeah, we every Thursday a picnic at 2 or something. We got to do something. I don't know what.
Picnic at 2.
There you go. So when you guys doing a remote, if you're doing something, close to Murfreesboro, we'll try to be there no matter what. Because we really, look forward to those days. So it's disappointing, but we'll figure something out. But just want to call in and especially since you missed the play last week at the game and everything. But we're doing good, and hopefully we'll catch up with you guys soon and tighten up.
Love it,
All
Bill.
right.
Bill and Mickey, the first family.
Good luck
3HL.
on treatment today.
Is that Bill and Mickey first time ever calling on?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think they ever call.
They never call.
They always there, but they never call.
They just come see us.
Come on, Wild Wings, man.
It was, again, I want to make the point, it wasn't them.
It was
I know.
not Buffalo Wild Wings
It was
that made the decision,
where the money came
Just
from.
the face.
which is some national
Come on,
person,
national
probably
people.
sitting in
Some
a
guy-
different state that
some
has
guy-
no
Definitely.
idea.
Some guy in New
definitely
York in a skyscraper.
Correct.
When we come back from FanDuel, the favorite to win the Offensive Rookie of the Year. Where's Cam Ward? I've got that for you next. If you want in, 615-737-1045. Coming up at 4:20, Burke Nihill, the president and CEO of the Tennessee Titans. At 4:45, it is Tennessee Ticket Tuesday, presented by Shoney's. Going to give away a pair of Tennessee East Tennessee State tickets. You also get a pair of Dollywood tickets. We're going to have a trivia question for you. So how that's going to work is we're going to get a bunch of people on hold. Then we're going to ask the question, go through the answers as fast as possible, and trust you guys not to look it up. How about that? All that coming up. The block party at Titans House in Germantown, 601 Taylor Place. Come by. It's free. It's cool. We'll be right back. I want to tell you about my friends at Smoky Mountain Tops. They do dramatically creative things that will completely transform your home into something beautiful and new. Quality service dedication. Smoky Mountain Tops has been doing this a long time. They have been Tennessee's leader in premium stone surfaces for more than 30 years. I've trusted Smoky Mountain Tops for several home projects for many years, and their craftsmanship speaks for itself. You can check out the stunning Honstone quartz at their Nashville Design Studio. Again, Smoky Mountain Tops, smtops.com. You can get all the information there, including the address of the studio. Honstone quartz offering elegance and durability, elevating any space. Honstone, getting it done, perfectly capturing the natural beauty and depth of quartzite stone countertops. Check out Honstone's Opimo collection as seen at Smoky Mountain Tops' studio. Honstone offers durable surfaces, including neutrals or striking bold design, offering timeless elegance. Smoky Mountain Tops, quality service dedication. Your trusted countertop pro, Smoky Mountain Tops, 615-922-6539, smtops.com.
Good afternoon. It's 4:02. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the Titans house. The Titans made a game week signing, picking up former Arizona Cardinals linebacker Kaiser White to the practice squad, according to Jordan Schultz. White ranked top 15 in the NFL in tackles last season, generating 137 tackles, 2.5 sacks, and 9 tackle for loss. The Titans' first regular season unofficial depth chart dropped today. Rookie wide receiver Alec Manor listed as a starter alongside Calvin Ridley and Tyler Lockett. Linebacker Cedric Gray also listed as the starting linebacker next to Cody Barton. And rookie Chimere Dike listed as a starting returner. The Week 2 AP poll released today and saw some major shakeup after Week 1. Ohio State now ranked number 1 after beating Texas, who is now at number 7. LSU moved up to number 3 after beating Clemson, who dropped down to number 8. Florida State went from unranked to number 14 after beating Alabama, who slid down 13 spots to number 21, its lowest ranking since 2008. And Tennessee moved up 2 spots to number 22 after the win over Syracuse. For our foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Big news at once on your home of the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone Tuesday edition. Britt Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. It is absolutely incredible weather today, and it's also incredible that we are in NFL game week. Broadcasting live from the block party at Titans House, located in Germantown at 601 Taylor Place. Food, drinks, music, special guests, signing autographs until 5 o'clock. Delaney Walker, Kevin Dyson, and Mark Mariani. The new Nissan Stadium Sales Center celebrates its opening to the general public. And yes, you can take pictures of the new stadium model.
That's good because I already put video out.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I mean, Babs is kind of like, ask for forgiveness over asking if I could do something.
Make your own rules. It's okay, Babs. Everybody knows you.
You got away with it. So that's all good. No, the model's incredible. 56 square feet, according to Kirby. The detail. Like the trees and the cars and the pro shop.
Serious.
It is absolutely incredible over there. And you can come by and see it. You can pick out your seats. You can talk with them about where you want to sit and all those things. And you can do it today. It is a free event. So Titans House is where we are against 601 Taylor Place. Coming up at 4:20, Burke Nihill, the president and CEO of the Tennessee Titans. We'll talk more about this and the new stadium. Tennessee Ticket Tuesday presented by Shoney's, coming up at 4:45.
Some people, baby. And they got some pies.
We are going to have a trivia question for you. And
I'm sorry. Every time he says pies, I just think
Cakes
cakes
and
and pies.
pies.
With like Slade smiling and clapping.
y'all are killing me.
Sorry, Mayor.
I'm trying to do a
I
professional.
know. I'm
are.
sorry.
Yes, you are. You
Sorry,
are.
keep us professional
You're
here.
right.
By
Keep
the
us
way, how are
professional.
those pimento cheese bacon dogs?
Absolutely amazing.
Mine's gone. You know, that's my first time ever eating pimento cheese.
Don't you
Wait,
love
what?
it?
Ever.
Was it good?
It was really good.
Zarzer.
There he is. What's up, TZ?
Hey.
What's up, baby?
Oh my
That was
goodness.
it. Was
What's up,
it
brother?
was really good. So I need to know: is it sweet? Is pimento cheese supposed to have a little sweet or
A
twang?
little
twang or
bit.
something?
Yeah, good to
a
see
lot of
you.
people make it in different ways.
Okay, so the bacon I guess was sweet. I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but it's good.
I'm
It's
not a pimento
yummy.
cheese expert because I don't like it.
I don't either, but that was good.
Okay.
So I guess that was my first time.
Well,
Maybe
and
I do like
Babs
it.
is not a hot dog person, but she liked it. They've
I'm not a hot dog person at all.
You don't
but-
like no hot dogs, Babs?
No, no.
And you just try to tell me I'm not from the South.
Hot dogs are Southern?
Man, what? You go
No, that's-
camping, a hot dog on the stick, all that, what?
That's a Chicago
Camping
thing.
is
No,
not
y'all crazy.
necessarily
Y'all crazy.
New
Yeah,
York
it is,
Southern.
man. My only time ever hearing about going camping was in the South. North Carolina, going up at whitewater rafting and stuff like that. The marshmallows, the hot dogs on there, eating it straight off the stick. Taylor, tell these people, man.
I mean,
Let's bring in the expert.
now
Taylor's ours are the.
I did spend the last 20 years of my life in North Carolina, and people in North Carolina love hot dogs.
Come on,
I don't
man.
know-
Well, Chicago's
I don't-
famous for hot dogs.
I
So
don't
is New
know
York.
that people in the North don't like hot dogs, though. I don't know what you're talking about there, Slay.
I thought they were pizza. I thought they like pizza.
I don't like that I just stole. By the way, I just want you to know this. If you've listened to any of the preseason games, thank you, by the way.
Yes.
Thank God they're over with, by the way, and the regular season gets to start.
I know
The
you
real
were over
numbers.
those depth charts.
Second. But that man right there His name is the crime boss, Joe Bonanno. By the way, do you know that there really was a crime boss?
Oh, yeah, we're well aware.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
I always do my research.
In the credits on the Titans radio network, he is introduced as the crime boss.
Right.
Oh,
so
that was awesome.
So
That's
Blaine,
perfect.
We call him Zeph,
he
but-
produced Blaine's show, Blaine and Mickey, back in the day, and Blaine gave him that nickname of Bananas.
That's it.
But then
though.
when he came with us, Slay always gives everybody a nickname, so it became Joseph Zeph. So he's a man of many names.
On the Titans radio network, he is the crime boss,
that fits
Joseph
though.
Bonanno.
Because that little job that he always talks about that he does, he flies air quotations, drone around taking pictures.
Yeah.
That's every bit of a cover up for a mob boss. Hey, come on, dog. Fly a drone around
Exactly.
taking pictures. Get out of here, Zeph.
Cracker Barrel
Yeah,
Cook
come on,
used
dog.
to be a
Yeah,
cover-up.
he had a fake apron with stars.
Yeah. 4 stars.
Yeah,
4
sewn on.
stars,
Get out of here, Zeph.
What do you really need with a drone video?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like, where are you really looking
your
at?
mark?
Yeah.
Trying to hit your mark. I know it, Zeph. You can't. I watch too many movies, dog.
You guys are too
I'm in
much,
that, man.
Taylor
You guys are
Sarser
too
is
much.
here. How ready for the opener are you?
Man,
in
I am
Denver?
pumped.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to get there. I'm so excited. My girl Babs knows very well the drive from College Station to Houston. Let's hope that nothing goes wrong with that on Saturday, leaving the stadium, and let's hope that that's a 3-hour blowout,
Yes.
which is I think it will be.
It should be.
And then we'll head on to Denver, Colorado on Saturday afternoon from Houston. But I cannot wait. I mean, this depth chart has gotten me all fired up. I'm sure you guys have talked a lot about it already in the show, but this is a significantly improved football team, and this might be the hardest challenge they have all season. It really could be. You could argue maybe there's a tougher opponent, 2 or 3 opponents that the Titans have on their schedule, but to play at Denver week 1,
Coming out the gate.
I mean, that's as tough as it gets. But I stand by this no matter what happens on Sunday. I think the Titans are a significantly improved football team.
Sean Payton actually said that. He said a couple of things. Payton said when asked how the Titans have changed since last year. They've made a commitment in the offensive line, signing a couple of big-name free agents. They drafted another
Thank the
player.
Lord.
I think on the perimeter with Lockett, their skill people, receiver-wise, has definitely improved. The number one thing that stood out, I've worked with Bill Callahan before. He's a fantastic offensive line coach, and I'm sure they felt like they had to get better in that area, and they committed a lot of resources there.
Well, Don and I saw this a lot. J.C. Latham is a right tackle. He's not a left tackle, and he proved it at Alabama. He is a right tackle, and that's where he's playing now. And he's also in much better shape as a right tackle. He did tell us he's given up the Cheesecake Factory in the offseason, and you can tell.
That's a
by the
tough
way,
give.
It's a tough give
That's
up.
a big menu.
Yeah, it is. Dan Moore is a legitimate first-string left tackle in the NFL. Kevin Zeitler comes over from a team that was really good protecting their quarterback, and he's playing right guard. I think they are significantly improved up front. Calvin Ridley, I think, will be a better version of himself.
I think we've already seen it.
We have. And Tony Pollard looks better this year than he did last year. He's coming off a career high.
I think so, too,
And they could never run the ball in the second half last year.
Yes.
You know, he had a career high, and they had to throw the ball the entire second half of the game last year.
Great point.
Yeah.
I mean-
Forget about that stuff. Yeah.
And look, Cam Ward is a big-time upgrade at quarterback. So, I mean, you put all that together, certainly offensively, I think this team is going to be much improved. My big question that I have as I call this game on Sunday is, what do we get out of L'Jarius Sneed? Because this guy in Kansas City was an all-pro.
Yeah.
This guy was a shut-down corner. You don't throw to that side of the football field cornerback.
Yep.
Are we getting that guy on Sunday? Right. Because if the Titans are getting that, everybody can read this. They can all of a sudden cut up all the thoughts they had about what the Titans are going to be this year. Because you look at the Texans 2 years ago. They took C.J. Stroud and they took Will Anderson, and they went from quite possibly the worst team in the league to the playoffs.
Yeah.
If the
5
Titans,
wins to division winner.
if the Titans are getting a Pro Bowl level player at cornerback in the secondary on one side, and they're getting all these improvements on offense, this could be a really fun year.
See. Okay.
says a lot,
Here,
though.
Mr.
Says a lot.
Positivity. Here
Did
we
you
go.
like all
Because
that?
I'm like, I loved it, and I totally agree with you. But Sneed has not played live game action
I know.
in a year,
Right.
and that concerns me.
And it should. But I'm just saying, if you get what you saw in Kansas City out of the guy,
Yeah.
then all of a sudden I think everybody needs to get very pumped up. I love listening to you do this radio show, by the way,
What?
because I know objective.
So do I.
I know objective sideline reporter Dawn. That's the Dawn that I know.
That is true.
That's the Dawn that I've worked with. Always report the facts. This is what you see on the sideline. This guy's not coming back in the game. And then I listen to this person on the radio, and I'm like, this is awesome.
Taylor, I often say, remember when you were a journalist?
Yes,
When we go crazy routes.
I know the journalist. I've worked with the journalist.
I do too. I try to put that person over there.
Yeah.
Don't let it come in.
And then we just try to put smiles on people's faces, and hopefully that comes across. I did tease
all going
this.
to hell, yes.
I did tease this before the break. This is from FanDuel. The favorite to win the Offensive Rookie of the Year is Raiders running back Ashton Genty. The number 2, and it's close, is Titans quarterback Cam Ward. The next person, way down the list. So those you can make a case for Genty, right, with the Raiders because the running backs get the ball. But Cam Ward's got a legit chance to take that home.
I really do think he does. I think here's the big thing. Who's the second best receiver for the Titans?
Yeah.
Is it Elikayo Manor? Is it Tyler Lockett? Is it Van Jefferson? Is it Gunnar Helm or Chigakonkwo? It's got to be somebody because
Pollard.
coming out of the backfield.
Yeah.
And certainly maybe Spears when he gets healthy again. Because here's the big thing. On Sunday, good and well Pat Surtain is going to be on Calvin Ridley that entire game. And as Coach Callahan said yesterday, it's my job to get Calvin Ridley open.
Yep.
But somebody else has to be open too. And if somebody else is open and Cam all of a sudden has a rapport with other receivers, other options, then I think it's certainly realistic he could be the Rookie of the Year. But somebody else is going to have to step up for that to happen.
Need that.
I think there's some possibilities this year where there might not have been in the past.
Yeah.
So
We'll see.
I do
what does Brent think? He looks skeptical to me.
Don't you know that his nickname is the Mayor for a reason? Because
No, I think week ones are weird in the NFL.
They sure were weird in college.
I
My
think they
goodness.
have a legit the line went up to 7.5. Not that that's your world, but when I saw that today, I was like, maybe it'll go up to 8. I'm going to buy in on the Titans. I think they have a legit chance to win outright, though, because
Really?
I think Sean Payton was talking about. We'll cover it a little bit later. Trying to figure out what Cam Ward is in terms of what they're going to put together. And they've got to go back to his college tape and figure out how he deals with what kinds of pressure.
Yep.
But they really don't have – he said you can't get anything in the preseason. I just have a weird feeling that this team has kind of unified behind that dude and that he's been the refreshing piece that's kind of separated whatever mental angst players that are still here, which – is a large percentage of new players, but had, and it's like a rebirth.
Well, a couple things. If that happens, if he's right, number one, this whole community is going to go crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Go crazy.
That home opener?
And number two, if you want to hear the new voice of the Tennessee Titans go crazy, listen Sunday afternoon as we call a winner in game number one. That would be a lot of fun.
3:05 kick. Taylor Zarzer, the voice of the Titans. Man, it's good to see you. This is cool. Titans House.
This is really cool.
Yep.
There's some people that are very close to us right now that had a lot to do with this building.
Absolutely.
And this
we're
awesome.
about to talk to him.
The
next.
only time I've ever been here was to talk to Cam Ward right after he got drafted. But I think the energy that you feel here about the future of the Titans and what the new facility is going to look like, I think everybody looks around and says, man,
That's what it is.
we are going to have the premier building in the National Football League. It's incredible.
That's the right word for what you feel in this building right now is energy. And,
Yeah.
everybody's got hope when the season starts.
That's right.
And the Titans will play in Denver, hopefully get that win and come home and have that home opener at 1-0.
I love it. Slay, you moving around okay?
I am, man. I'm back pushing. I'm out here. I just tested it out when we went down to Atlanta for the Vols game.
Yeah.
Tailgating, walking. Good. Yeah, I'm ready for keg stands now.
Okay, good.
You in?
My time has arrived, Taylor.
He's back, baby. He's
Voice of the
back.
Sunday night after a win, I'm in.
There we go.
Taylor Zarzer, when we come back, thank you for the time,
You
man.
got it,
Thanks
my
for
friend.
hopping
It's
in.
great seeing y'all.
Thanks,
Bert
Sergeant.
Nyhill, speaking of President and CEO of the Tennessee Titans, will join us next, 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
All right, you know what time it is, man. It's Low T, and I'm coming to you straight with it. This is what you got to understand with Synergix and Low T Center, they are the original MVPs of testosterone replacement therapy. In case you're running with the TRT stands for. They've been changing the lives of men across the country for over a decade. And when you go there, understand that it is a change happening. Now, you're going to have people come up with knockouts and things like that to try to get you to come their way. Don't do it. I'm telling you where to go. Go where I go. It is right there in Hendersonville and one right there on McEwen in Brentwood. So go see Low T Center. Just understand that, guys. Understand this. If you have been thinking about testosterone or have noticed that you're getting older, more tired, not motivated to do anything, it's not just aging. It's a physical and mental change to your body. Testosterone can actually help. Real patients tell everyone every day they get their energy back. Feet hit the ground and they're ready to roll. All you got to do is tap into Low T Center. Go to fixmylowt.com. Get your appointment today.
You know how life can change in an instant? A car wreck can throw everything off of your game, your job, your bills, your peace of mind. You're dealing with a really difficult situation all the way around, and it doesn't need to be that way. That's when you need our good friends at Bart Durham Injury Law. Bart Durham Injury Law has been a Nashville staple, the Nashville staple, forever. I've grown up here, and I've been around Blair Durham for a lot of my life, as a matter of fact. Marine veteran Blair Durham and his team been fighting for folks in Tennessee for years, making sure insurance companies pay up. No upfront costs, no waiting around, just real people making sure that you get what you deserve. Bart Durham Injury Law. So if you've been injured, don't wait. Call BDIL at 615-242-9000. They are here 24/7 and ready to fight for you. That's 615-242-9000, 615-242-9000. 3HL 104.5 The Zone, bringing the noise to the Titans House block party. They are rolling until 6 o'clock, and this is a free event, and it's so cool for you to be able to come in and pick out your seats and pay for them and all those things. But anyway, there are various ways that you can kind of consume the visual. Virtual reality. They have a model. They have all kinds of things. Why am I explaining it? Burke Nihill is here, Tennessee Titans president and CEO. Burke, what's up? How are you?
Doing great. How are you all?
What an incredible venue this is.
We're already starting to get a little sad about giving it back in a little bit here. We for a long time had planned to build some sort of new stadium experience, someplace in the current stadium, and at some point came up with this concept that our current stadium to the new stadium is such a paradigm shift that we should have a space that actually reflects it. So you can come in and just breathe a different air, just see a different aesthetic, and this place just crushes it. I mean, we are located in a literal old factory, and there's a lot of design inspiration in the new stadium that's very similar to this. You see these garage door windows off to the side, the brick, the flooring materials. A lot of this is what you're going to see in the new stadium. It's a place that's built for Titans football. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be electric, but it's also beautiful. It's a really, really quality design that we feel like is going to be the pride of Nashville and something that survives the test of time and is kind of this next generation's Ryman Auditorium, if you will, right? Like you build something that 50 years from now, people are just super proud of the visual and the aesthetic of the building.
Paradigm shift. That's a good way to describe it. We'll get back to that, but I want to do this the proper thing. The block party at Titans House, located in Germantown, 601 Taylor Place. Just put that in your GPS. Come on down here. Food, drinks, music, special guests. They have valet outside. Signing autographs until 5 o'clock. Former Titans Delaney Walker, Kevin Dyson, Mark Mariani. The new Nissan Stadium Sales Center celebrating its opening to the general public. And I know these guys and I were just astounded at the model.
It's crazy.
Over there. One guy did it, 8 to 10 months.
One guy did it. We've been talking about it. This is that kid who loved Legos or building Star Wars models, and he thought, man, if I could only just do this for the rest of my life. And we just got confirmation. We think it took 8 to 9 months for this gentleman to build it. It's a scale. It's beautiful to look at from afar, but you get up close and you can start to see this level of detail on the bars inside the building and the furniture and the number of restrooms. It's really neat I've now been able to walk through this space, and it's obviously this beautiful building, but to be able to take, for example, our 300 level today and what that experience is in terms of the width of the concourse and the number of bathrooms, then you go peek at this thing and look inside. It's enormous. This 300, 400 level, we're calling it the terrace level, it's going to be one of the better experiences in the entire building because there's just so much space. There's incredible food and beverage up there. That the terrace that are those the outdoor patio spaces outside the building. 90,000 square feet. It's about the size of a Costco.
That's crazy.
And we're going to have this thing just electrified with really cool stuff to do out there. And this is right outside the door of the 300 level seats, which is just crazy. So you get a real sense when you can walk around the building and take it all in and see it to scale.
You turn this into an all-day event. Like, you don't just come to the game, but you get there before, stay for the game, and then stay after just because of what you got built here. It's pretty dope, man. That's state of the art.
Yeah.
Next level.
We're excited about it. This has been something that we've been dreaming about and living in for just years and years at this point. And this building, Titans House, and that model are an opportunity for people to get a little bit of a taste of the things that we've been dreaming and thinking the future of the Tennessee Titans. It's going to be even more exciting when it's the real thing, when people can walk in and just feel the different sense of size, of scale, and having been able to go to the construction site, which, if you've driven by, you see it's little brother is bigger than big brother.
That's
at this
crazy.
point, and it's just something else to be able to walk through.
Yeah, you can tell the difference, obviously, in height even of the new stadium right next to the old one. But you guys are passing along this book that kind of gives you information on Nissan Stadium, and this stood out to me and Mayor, and we were talking about this. Not a bad seat in the house, and then it shows a diagram basically of how much closer you are to the field in this new stadium, despite the size difference. And can you feel that even though it's just the beginning of construction?
When you walk in that space now and get back to the bowl and see it, I'm getting the chills as I'm thinking about it right now. You just feel like you're on top of the action. It's just built for football. So whether somebody's in the 400 level and in the seat that's literally as far away from the field as you can be, it's a really, really good seat. Or we have plenty of what I call the all 22 seats available in that 100 level, and where those seats are going to be. I mean, you're going to be able to see the white in the eyes of Cam Ward as he's coming in and doing the zombie to celebrate a touchdown in the end zone. So
I like that.
There's a lot of really creative architecture in this building as a whole, but that's one of the tricks. We spent a lot of time studying MLS buildings and some of the greatest European buildings and what makes them special, and it is being close to the action and feeling this level of intimacy. And you need to make decisions at the very beginning if you want to prioritize that, and we did. And when you make those decisions, the field wall has to be as close as can be for the NFL, and then the pitch just has to be just so, and the rest of the building. And we're really, really pleased that we did it, because you can feel it when you walk through that building.
That's going to be fascinating to be able to see. Yeah, fans are going to be 38% closer to the action than the current stadium.
Read this
that's
line right here.
Big difference. The closest stadium seats to the field of any team in the NFL.
It's a good closing line on that page.
Yes, it is.
Reset the bar, baby.
Yeah, which is also good for the fan experience and the anti-fan experience for opposing teams, which we have missed. So
that's right.
It's going to be awesome.
How about the video board?
Yeah.
76,000 square feet, wrapping all the way around the stadium.
It's
I didn't know that was possible.
It's a city block worth of LED boards. If you just kind of laid it on the side. The coolest part is the top. So again, kind of back to the architectural engineering marvels. You see at AT&T Stadium and some of the other stadiums, they have the center hung. SoFi has a center hung, and those are really cool experiences. The budget wasn't there. You have to reinforce a roof strong enough to hold a 747, and we had a creative director who's since moved on from us, but he at some point found this very obscure European soccer stadium that had an LED board all around the back row. And he showed us these videos of how when this thing is turned on, you feel like you're inside the video board.
Wow.
So not only is it 76,000 square feet of LED, the ring of fire, as people are starting to refer to it, up on top, you've got 3 major jumbotrons, kind of on either side, with a connecting piece in the middle that we'll be able to activate in a way that really just makes the game presentation experience unique to the NFL.
Listen, then you don't have to worry about, guys like Brett Kern nailing the middle thing. I think.
Right.
Do you remember when?
I do.
When he went in there and did that
in
Dallas.
Yeah.
Yep.
He said he was trying to do it.
Right. He tried to do it on purpose. Yeah.
Explain the roof. Bert Nyhill, Tennessee Titans president and CEO. Explain the roof. Where did you guys get this idea where the sun will come through, but not at a bright level?
Yeah, you got to bring your sunglasses, but not your umbrella. What we actually set up sheds out in the parking lot, because you can have different filters on it on that roof. To your point, get just to that right piece. If you have it completely, literally see-through, not only does it get hot in August and September in Nashville, Tennessee, but you also create shadows on the field, which is not ideal. So we had probably 7 or 8 trailers set up just to get just the right sun coming through, so it looks like it's a clear sky, and you've got that level of daylight, but yet you're not creating the shadows. There's enough blocking the true sunlight ball that it doesn't heat up inside the building. So it's a perfect circle. And that's another thing you can start to tell when you get inside the building. AT&T Stadium Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, for example, has a circle roof. It really just is kind of over the middle of the field. This circle is going to cover, it's going to be over almost every seat. So it is a giant circle of daylight above every seat. It's really almost the full expanse of the roof itself.
You were just in Mercedes-Benz this past weekend, although that is retractable, but they never open it. Like, I have never been to an event there where it's open.
I haven't seen it either.
We tried really hard to get this building right the first time, and one of the things that our research showed was that retractable roofs are very rarely open. It's something like 2 to 4% of the time, and that's a feature that breaks a lot. And so when it breaks a lot, then you're inclined to leave it closed. It's expensive. It ends up there's a lot more hardware on the roof, which makes the building a little bit less aesthetically pleasing. So what we decided to lean on was this idea of let's get the daylight in. We've got the garage doors all around the sides of the building, so you'll also get the benefit of daylight in that way. In theory, we could open up the windows and get a cross breeze on a nice, September, October day. So we think we hit it just right.
So you're inside, but you still have the feel of outside. Yeah,
it's like this third
awesome.
thing, right? There's inside, there's outside, and then when you walk into a building like this, I think it's going to feel like something that's a third thing. It's not. It feels a little bit inside, a little bit outside.
Which is pretty sweet.
Where are you guys timeline-wise at this point?
From a schedule perspective, we are right on pace. I mean, it's been about a 2 or 3 day window since groundbreaking towards the end of February.
Yeah.
And I get updates about once every month or so, and you can see all the challenges they're having to overcome, but they do it to stay right on schedule. In terms of the seats and selling seats, we're about 70% sold through, which is way ahead of schedule. Our consultants tell us this is probably the most successful first year of a PSL sales campaign that they've ever seen. So there's still great seats available in the 400 level, and again in those all 22s in particular, the 100 level. It was a strategic approach to selling, so that by the time we got to general public, all of our season ticket members had a chance to purchase, and 70% did. 70% of our existing PSL members are coming over with us to the new stadium, which blew away. All of our best projections were like 40, 50%, and 70% are coming to the new building with us. But having some available for the next generation of Titans fans as well, now that our season ticket members have had that chance. There's great seats available, and unisoundstadium.com. They can come set up an appointment and come check them out.
The excitement for Cam Ward certainly helps, I think. I mean, we at least we think we have a franchise quarterback here.
The house that Cam built.
At this point, yeah. I like it. You've been around him here and there, obviously, at events, and I just want your take on this new Titans quarterback from what you've seen, because you see a different side of him than necessarily all ball, too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I do see a different side of him because I've only seen this guy. I mean, whether he's on the field, whether he's he's being interviewed, or whether he's in a private conversation, he is just steady, and he's the same person. Certainly nobody in our organization wants to put the pressure on him of crowning him the future of our franchise.
Right.
He hasn't played.
We'll do it. Yeah, that's fine.
Might as well.
That's what we're here for.
Although I don't think it would bother him.
No, I don't think so either. He
says it
played
comes with the position.
Yeah, and he was voted a captain by his teammates. I think it would be I think it'd be fair to say that he has helped to change the locker room culture this offseason, and he's pretty good at football, the tape would suggest, too. So everyone's really excited to give him an opportunity to get out and play a regular season game, give opportunity to grow. But I think, you pick somebody with the number one pick, and Chad and Mike and Brian and everyone did their research, and they loved what they saw on tape. They loved the kid maybe even more once they got to know him. And I would say since rookie minicamp to OTAs and training camp, I think if anything he has confirmed even more so that he is who they thought he was going to be as a person and as a leader. And so excited to see him actually get out there for a regular season game this Sunday.
Anytime we put you on, obviously people just start in on some of the concerns. And I remember when we first started talking with you about this, it seemed like it was a little more intense, that it's maybe died down. Am I reading that incorrectly? Because it's immediately like, Davidson County taxpayers fitting the bill and prices too high and all these things. Like, has that kind of waned a little bit?
I certainly sense just incredible excitement about what's coming here, both for the football team and for the stadium itself. I think, something like, for example, this concern that this new stadium was going to be built for new Nashville and not existing Titans fans. I think the fact that 70% of our existing PSL holders have made the decision to come along with us to the next building. Again, we've never done this before, so you hire consultants all over the place, and based on past buildings, 40-50% was about what they expected. And so we've just been really pleased to see that level of response around town generally. I think as people see this building coming up and appreciate that Nashville is going to have one of the great buildings in the world in our backyard, as I'm very confident over the next couple of years you see some of the world's biggest events starting to pick Nashville. I think this is something that universally is going to be a beloved treasure of Nashville and the East
That's what
Bank.
Slay was talking about earlier.
yeah.
It's not just a Titans thing.
No, not at all.
We want the big boys.
We are ready for 2027. We're just kind of working through what that first, the building should be done in February, so you want to give it a little bit of margin and work some kinks out. But we have a couple months before Titan season and figuring out what will be the first acts that go through there. The demand of people wanting to perform in this stadium.
Oh, I can imagine.
So are you trying to tell us that Taylor Swift is going to be the first concert?
I am not trying to tell you that.
Okay.
But that was a good try.
I know from
Burke Lunson hates me.
Why wouldn't he? From growing up here, man, I thought that was one of the biggest concerns. Like, would it take from Nashville? And it didn't. Like, you watching it be built, it's adding to the city, which is great. Growing up here, watching the first stadium be put up, you know what I mean, and feeling that pride when you ride by, like, yeah, that's us. And then now seeing this go up, it's like, man, hurry up and get that built. Like, that's adding to the city the way the city is growing. So
yeah, I mean, we're going to go from 2017 with an aging building that served the city and the team well for a long time, but then 100 acres of asphalt, to 2027 with one of the best buildings in the world that is character rich. I think it represents the city so incredibly well, with a developing neighborhood around it that's going to have green space and an engaged riverfront and awesome places to eat and live and work. And I think that's a pretty clear upgrade for the city. And as things are coming out of the ground, I don't think there's any question this is going to be one of the celebrated places of town, with an anchor tenant being the stadium that's going to be just world class.
It's going to be cool to watch everything grow around the stadium too, with the metal yard being sold at Nissan Stadium. The current Nissan Stadium will go away. Can you talk about how that process is going to happen?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
because I want her to hit the button and implode that thing.
So
is that possible?
Which it is not going to be imploded. We found that out.
No, unfortunately. One of the things that was a theory about this new stadium project. When the original stadium was built, there was this theory that if you build a stadium here, that East Bank was going to develop. And so you fast forward 25 years and it had not.
Yeah.
Love the La Quinta, love the Shoney's, but there wasn't a lot of other development. I think you see things like the scrapyard, is one of our theories, was that's going to put kind of pressure on the rest of it to go from a scrapyard to something better for the city. So it's going to take time, though, right? It's to your point about the stadium, it's going to take 8 or 9 months for that stadium to come down.
Okay.
You have the city is developing that land around us. They've identified a developer, Fallon and Company, and Fallon's going to be building in the south end zone to start. There's plans for a hotel and for retail that are going to come up against this plaza that the Titans are building. That's this. In theory, the plaza is big enough to give you a sense of scale. We could hold a concert for about 4,000 people in this plaza.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful stages and LEDs and places to get something to eat and drink, and it's going to be awesome. With then this development just off to the side that's going to start coming up probably in the next year or so. You're going to start seeing some building over there. But
just real quick for scale, 4,000. Like if you look at the amphitheater
Ascend,
that's less than that, right?
I would be guessing
right around there.
Right around there. Okay, so that just gives you perspective of how big the plaza is.
But to give you a sense of the East Bank as a whole, from Oracle to that scrapyard with the stadium in the middle, you're talking about 25th and Broads.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like 5 or 6 gulches that are going to be built over the next 10 years, and it's a totally blank canvas on the riverfront. With the city doing their best job to make it all work together with the right road networks and getting transportation stops built into it. It's seriously going to be something that I don't think Nashville has completely wrapped their mind around how special this is going to be. And it's going to be an honor for us to be right in the middle of it and be good stewards of that space and have the building be used as often as possible for as many things as possible. It's a really, really special thing to be a part of.
The block party at Titans House, located in Germantown, 601 Taylor Place. We'll be here until 6 o'clock with the doors open. It is a free event, food, drinks, music. Special guest, Burke Nihill, President and CEO of the Tennessee Titans. Thank you for the time. Appreciate you.
Thanks, y'all.
Thanks, Burke.
People can find out more information, newnissanstadium.com. Is that how we're ending?
Yeah, that was good. I mean, me and Babs was just...
Thanks, Bert.
Yeah, thanks, Bert. It's like a little video.
Here's what we're gonna do. We want to encourage you guys to go ahead and jump online and get on hold. We're gonna do a trivia question for a pair of East Tennessee State tickets and a pair of Dollywood tickets as well. We're gonna do that trivia question when we come back. Thanks to our friends at Shoney's. So go ahead and get on hold. 615-737-1045.
Your time is precious. Your health is priceless. That's why you need to write down medical house calls information that I am about to give you, because here's the deal. They can offer you primary care personalized to you, where they come to your house. They can make sure that you don't have to wait in germ-filled urgent care rooms or try and find an appointment that doesn't fit your schedule, which completely uproots your life. And the process is really simple. They do at-home urgent care. They do mobile IV therapy. They do it all. All you have to do, call or text Medical House Calls. Their teams will assess what you need within minutes. You book your visit, and then they will send a doctor and a medical provider at your door to deliver you care that gets you back ASAP. I mean, maybe you're working parents out there and juggling sickness, especially now that school is in session and you can't miss work. It's hard to get everything still working. Well, you can get back on your feet fast when illness takes you down, or when your kids' illnesses take you down. MedicalHouseCalls.com. It's healthcare designed for your life, by the way. 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Same day appointments available, next day guaranteed. And they can even write you prescriptions and give them to you. Fill your prescriptions right there at your house. Here's your phone number, 615-838-2375. MedicalHouseCalls.com.
Appreciate you guys being with us again, doing a trivia question. Not only can you win Tennessee State tickets, you also can win Dollywood tickets. They go together. So that's what's coming up, 615-737-1045, as we broadcast live from the mobile 1045 The Zone Circa Sports Studio. Kentucky's largest sports book can now be found on Circa Sports at Kentucky Downs. Again, 615-737-1045. Football season is back, and that means snack season is certainly in full swing. Do it the right way. Watch your games the way you want to watch your games, but make sure you snack the right way. I want to tell you about my new obsession. Will Bowling talks about it too. He knows what's up. Daisy French onion dip. One of my guilty pleasures during football season is eating dips with chips, wings, veggies while watching games. Multiple TVs in my living room. That's how I set it up. But I got to have that snack game going as well. Now Daisy comes out with the delicious Daisy French onion dip and a Daisy ranch dip as well. And these are a game changer. These are delicious as homemade dip, and they are made with real herbs and spices and other ingredients you'd find in your own kitchen. If you're having people over, you certainly need to have that snack game going as well. Daisy French onion dip, Daisy ranch dip. You can't have chips without dip. Daisy ranch dip, Daisy French onion dip, the best. So great, and the perfect complement to all the games that you will be watching. Daisy French onion dip at all grocery stores. 3HL 1045 The Zone, broadcasting live from the block party at Titans House, located in Germantown, 601 Taylor Place. NewNissanStadium.com is how you get this done. Slay Dog, how do you end up with an entire pan of wings?
Listen, anytime we come to my part of the city where I grew up at, then this is what's going to happen. Germantown Pub just came over here and dropped off some wings, man. The trifecta and the
you went
Germantown.
Memphis on me right
I'm
there.
telling you now. Then I got my other partner, man. He about to drop off some the boat. Let me get the Bio Go juices, man. Better than Gatorade or anything. He got turmeric, ginger,
I want that.
all of that, man. Oh, he got a case. He gonna give us a case to take to the studio. Come on, man. All y'all got to do is put us out here in our area, and we gonna make things happen.
My man came over with like those little boats with like 2 wings in them.
Like that ain't it.
And then here comes the chef, and he's got a whole tray. And my man with the boats was like, well, damn.
This how it's supposed to go. This how it's supposed to go right here, man. This how you get, this is hospitality.
I am dead. Like, seriously? An entire, for people that are just listening, there's probably
50 wings in there.
Yep.
He
50.
He said, I'm going to take care of y'all. I said, well,
He took care of us.
Yeah, Germantown Pub, I'm telling you, their food is
People are just
phenomenal,
looking
too.
at Slay laughing.
They know what time it is.
Well,
Anybody that missed it, at Dawn Davenport DN, I'm about to put it out on Twitter for you.
Delaney Walker's about to hop on at 5 o'clock, and he's going to walk over here and sit down right next to
cover the wings up if he coming over there. Because I know Delaney, he look like he like to get in some wings.
You are for real covering it up.
Yeah, I ain't playing around with this for us. It's straight chill. Not you, Delaney.
All right, here's what we're going to do. It is time for Tennessee Ticket Tuesday, presented by Shoney's, and we're about to do some shows with our friend Gil and Chef Eric and the crew at Shoney's. So pay attention to to those opportunities to get out and about and see those guys. But we're going to do a trivia question today, and not only do you get East Tennessee State tickets, you also get Dollywood tickets like to go along with that.
All right.
So that's what we're going to do.
What about pies?
I don't know. But I know we have 7 people on hold. So Slay's going to tell you all about what this is, and then I'll read the question.
Okay.
And then we'll get the answer.
Well, here we go.
And we'll be able to do it.
Listen, it's Tennessee Ticket Tuesday on 104.5 The Zone, sponsored by Shoney's. It's your favorite time of the year. Come on back to Shoney's for a warm, comforting meal this season. Served up always fresh and always delicious. Head on over to Shoney's Middle Tennessee locations in Clarksville, Dixon, Lebanon, and Donaldson Pike, right here in Nashville. Shoney's, let's eat. The first person to answer the following UT trivia question will win 2 tickets to see Tennessee host ETSU at Neyland Stadium this Saturday. Plus, like Yoro said, 2 tickets to Dollywood. Thanks to Shoney's. Appreciate you.
Would you like the question now, Slay?
Give me the question, Yoro.
This is Zeph's question. How many times have Tennessee and East Tennessee State played each other in football? Ross, let's go to line 1.
Dang, I was about to answer.
All right, line 1, we got Reese and Laura.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Reese and Laura, how many times have Tennessee and ETSU played in football? And do not cheat.
Big player, you with me?
Let's go. What's the answer, Reese?
I have no idea to that. I'm just
Way to be honest.
Hold
No,
up.
she can't.
You can't look it up. Can't look it up.
She can't look it up.
I'm not looking nothing up. I got you on speakerphone. Laura said 2. I'm going to go with
You get 2
3.
guesses.
I'm going with 3.
Both are wrong.
Your guess of 3 is incorrect.
Right.
Thanks, Reese and Laura. Wow, that just happened. All right,
Next.
Ross, let's go to line 2.
All right, Darren is up.
Darren, what you got?
Probably way more than 3. I'm going to guess 60.
60. Incorrect.
That was close, though.
Okay.
Thank you, Darren. It was not close.
Slay,
okay,
that's
my
not
bad.
close.
My fault. I thought he was guessing how many wings we got in this pan right here.
That might be a better trivia question. Let's go to
That
line
actually
3,
would be.
Ross.
Got Captain Tony.
All right, CT, what you got?
I'm just going to say 4. I have no idea.
4 is incorrect. Thank you, Captain Tony. By the way, as these guys fall off, you can jump in, 615-737-1045, which makes life really difficult for Ross. Ross, line 4.
Someone please get this right. Austin.
Austin, what you got?
time. I got 1 time, brother.
Yes.
Ross, you did get lucky and get that winner. So, yes, you are correct.
Good job.
Way to go, Ross.
As I try to find – there it is. The only time these teams have met
Austin.
Austin. Ross is not winning.
Ross
take
is
'em.
our producer.
I'll take him.
It's the wings right here that's messing me up, man.
This is a hell of a
distracted.
smell,
This is a
dog.
hell of a segment. Hey, organized chaos. You never know what you're going to get with 3HL, except a smile on your face, hopefully. The only time these teams have met was in 2018. It was Jeremy Pruitt's first win as Tennessee football coach.
Oh,
we probably
Pruitt.
lost.
No, they won 59-3.
Oh, that was his last one. I know it wasn't many after that one.
Even when he won, he lost.
Yeah, I guarantee.
You know
Even when
who-
he won, we all lost.
There you go.
You know who I think called that game?
Babsy?
Zarzer.
Really?
Yes. Did he really? Yes, I think he did. We'll have to ask him.
Taylor Zarzer. All right, 5 o'clock hour is coming up, and we anticipate Delaney Walker, former Tennessee Titan tight end, now messing around with busing with the boys. We'll have him sit down here in a second. Stay tuned. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. This is 3HL. We're going to eat some wings. Football season is snack season. Do it the right way. Watch your games, but make sure you're snacking the right way. I want to tell you about a new obsession for me and Will Bowling, Daisy French Onion Dip. We just get together, me and Will, and we just like inhale Daisy French Onion Dip. Like he gets one, I get one. We stick our entire face in there and see who can finish it the quickest. You don't have to do it that way. You can use chips and dip. You can use veggies. You can use wings. You can do it the right way. Me and Will get a little messy, but that's how we roll. Daisy comes out with a delicious Daisy French Onion Dip and a Daisy Ranch Dip. These are game changers, man. They are a delicious dip, as delicious as a homemade dip. And they're made with real herbs and spices and other ingredients that you'll find in your own kitchen. So you can do it the way that Will and I do it, stick your entire face in there and go at it, or you can use it as a dip like most people. If you're having people over, you need Daisy French Onion Dip, Daisy Ranch Dip to have everything look perfect, along with the games that you're watching. Perfect complement to all the games. Daisy French Onion Dip at all grocery stores.
Good afternoon. It's 5:01. I'm Joseph Bonanno live from the Titans house. Titans made a game week signing today, picking up former Arizona Cardinals linebacker Kaiser White to the practice squad, according to Jordan Schultz. Titans' first regular season unofficial depth chart also dropped today. Rookie wide receiver Alec Ayo-Manor listed as a starter alongside Calvin Ridley and Tyler Lockett. Linebacker Cedric Gray also listed as a starting inside linebacker next to Cody Barton. Rookie Chimere Dike listed as a starting punt returner. The Week 2 AP poll was released today. It saw some major shakeups after Week 1. Ohio State now ranked number 1 after beating Texas, who's now number 7. LSU moved up to number 3 after beating Clemson, who dropped to number 8. Florida State went from unranked to number 14 after beating Alabama, who dropped 13 spots down to number 21, the lowest ranking since 2008. And Tennessee moved up 2 spots to number 22 after the win over Syracuse. For Foundation Repair and Waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home, the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5, The Zone.
Good job, Jeff. HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Broadcasting live from the block party at Titans House. This thing is rolling until 6 o'clock. Free event. Located in Germantown, 601 Taylor Place. Special guests, food, drink, music. Maybe Slay will give you a wing that he has in his big...
Possibly not.
Slay Dog is here.
I'm in the building. Yeah.
One of these days it'll be back.
It's trying to creep back. College football had me hype. I'm going to be real. They almost made me bring
Still
back.
ain't got no roof?
Not yet.
Okay.
So it's just we got to see what's
Week
going
3,
on.
Balls,
Yeah,
Bulldogs.
that could do it.
Might do it.
Yeah, that
Might
could
do
do
it.
Don Davenport is here, y'all.
Hey,
What up,
happy
Babsy?
Tuesday. That's right. Let's go.
New NissanStadium.com, all the information about the new stadium, tickets, all the things, and you can certainly swing by here, get you an Uber and come down here. The stadium model is incredible. They have virtual reality, and they just had a few former Titans signing autographs for the people. Mark Mariani was here, Moonshine, the Miracle Man, Dr. Kevin Dyson, and this guy, former Titan tight end. Delaney Walker joins us at the table. Delaney, what's up? How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
You going to come out of retirement when they get this new building done so you can go play over there?
I mean, you know, I would love that.
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't sign me.
They have kept trying to fill those shoes since you left. Not easy shoes to fill, but man, there's some promise. There's some talent in that room right now.
I'm excited to see what the group do. You know, we got Gunner. I think he's going to be a great threat for our offense. And having a young quarterback, they tend to look for the tight end. You know, that's the blanket. But Chig is still here.
Yeah.
And we know what Chig can do.
Yeah.
When Chig gets going, he's very exciting. He's explosive. We're similar, you know. So I'm excited to see him step up and be more of a leader to our young tight ends that's in that room and for them to grow because, you know, we're going to need them. We really going to need them with a young quarterback this year.
Yeah, Chig had a lot of production in the last 3-4 games that he played last year. Do you think, like, consistency is kind of the thing for him to find? Can he find another level?
You know, I think consistency is the key. Really, we need to see him do it week after week. We can't have one big week and then the next week, you know, he has 3 drops or he's not even in the game plan. I think that just goes with, you know, having a quarterback that you trust and a quarterback trusting you and just not going away from you when you have a couple of drops, you know, and still believing in you and giving you that opportunity. So, again, like I said, I'm excited. We have a great room right now. The sky's the limit. But, again, they have to show up. We can talk about how good they look at practice, how well they look, and if they don't bring it to on Sunday, you know, you're just another tight end in the league.
Delaney Walker with us on 3HL.
For a tight end, just going into a big week, you know, with Denver locked in. What are you looking for in the game to knock the anxiousness out? Like, because at the tight end, you got a special spot. You can go catch or you can sit down and block. Either one. Receivers, they waiting on that opportunity to get that catch. Linemen, they waiting, their first thud, and get going. For a tight end, what were you looking for to set the tone when you ran out there, Delaney?
Honestly, a run play, and a lot of people probably don't like he lying.
No, he want to catch it.
He want to catch it back. We always want to catch a ball, but the set a tone in a game, especially at Mile High.
Right.
Denver having a number 1 or number 2 defensive line in the NFL.
Yeah. Number 1 in sacks last year.
Yeah, I want to run the ball.
Yeah.
I want to hit them in the mouth. Let's come out. Let's see who's ready to play.
Yeah.
And let's run the ball. We got Tony Pollard back there, Tajay Spears. Run the ball. Let them know we are the Titans, and you know what we do.
Yeah.
We run the ball.
Yeah.
So let's come out. Let's run the ball. Get the rookie going.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's going to make him feel good. You get 3-4 yards on the run, and now the momentum is going, right? Now we can think about mixing it up with a play action or giving a short pass to the tight ends just to get him warmed up.
Yeah.
I want to run the ball. I'm excited when they say we running power in the beginning of the game. Oh, let's go.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
Can you see that mentality with, that culture you talking about? Let's hit them in the mouth. Let's show them who we are. Let's show them we Titans. We've been able to see it recently with the defense, even with some lackluster performances last year. Couldn't get off the field. Not their fault, but the offense couldn't keep it. So, offensively, though, do you see that with this group? With Latham and Skoronski and all these guys up front. Can you see that coming back?
I can see that with these guys, man.
Okay.
There's some big guys up front.
Yeah.
I feel like we always surround our quarterbacks with great blockers.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we know that they're meant to block for the run, right?
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see if they bring that mentality. Like I said, I can talk about it all day. I can see them and be like, "You ready to run the ball?" They like, "Hell yeah!" But it's like what I said when they were saying Cleveland was going to the Super Bowl. I'm like, you can crown them if you want to crown them, but you still got to play football, right?
Sure do, yeah.
So we can say all this we want to say. They look good. They look good in practice. But the test's going to be on Sunday. When they at the Mile High Stadium, we're going to see what type of dogs came out to play.
How different is it in Denver? We always talk, media always likes to talk about it, right? Oh, yeah, the elevation.
Because, the normal person goes to Denver, and we feel it. But
right.
You guys are
But you guys are
athletes.
normal, yeah. So how different is it?
It's very different.
Really?
I'm hoping that they go a day early.
Right.
I'm hoping they get up there at least a day or 2 days early so they can at least do a walkthrough and just feel what it's going to feel like, because it takes the breath out of you. I don't know what to tell people. We go in the dome, they put the heaters on, they do all of this stuff to try to simulate it, but it's nothing like it once you get up there and you take that first gas of air and it's short.
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
What is this? What is this?
oh my God, what's going on? Or are you 3 plays in, you got to go out, because you tired. It just happens, and they know that. It's the Mile High Stadium. They named it that for a reason, right? They know that's like the 12th man for them. It's tough, but you can beat them. It's been done. If you go out there with a mindset, that first quarter you're going to be like, I'm gassed. But by the second quarter, you better have got your second win and be ready to go, because they're not going to slow down because they used to it. So they're not going to be tired.
I was talking to a guy, I can't remember, I think it was Taylor Lewan, actually, and whoever it was said, I would make myself burn, make it burn inside me in pregame, which I normally wouldn't do, but I would there, just to come off it and be ready.
Yeah, because you want to get your second win. Some guys, they'll go out there. I was one of those guys in the pregame. I'm going hard.
You're going
in
hard
the pregame because I just want to. I'm trying to get that second win. I'm gonna knock it out of me before the game even starts. So when I get in the game, I already felt it. I know what's to come. You know what I mean? Again, guys like Taylor, he got to do that because he talks the whole game. And that
takes energy.
That takes energy. So the players who do, you really got to know what you're getting into. And we do have a lot of young guys, so I think they're gonna understand by the first quarter what everybody's talking about not being able to breathe up there. So
Taylor used to
there's
say
some talkers on this team.
Yeah, Taylor used to say some weird stuff out there. I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You having fun with those guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have fun with those dudes. I love being around those dudes.
Taylor
yeah.
Lewan and Will Compton busting with the boys.
Hold on now. So give us like an example. What did
Oh, no.
What's something Lawan? Is there
I'm not
anything
saying the one that I
radio
know about.
safe? No, I know what you're talking about. Is there anything radio safe that Lawan would smack talk?
I don't think anything's radio safe.
Were you a talker?
No, I never talked.
You didn't?
No. I only thing I would say, you can't guard me.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I would ever say. Like, cats would be like, "Oh, I locked you down." I'm like, bro, the ball was like overthrown.
Yeah.
I don't even know your name.
locked you down.
Like I just say stuff like that. Like I don't even know your name.
What do
Turn
you think-
around. Oh, that's you.
What do you think about Cam Ward talking to all the defense? 'Cause I was talking to Jarvis Brownlee. He's like, we love it because that shows the confidence he has.
Well,
in himself.
I think that's just practice. I think that shows leadership. Him getting it. It's like a momentum thing. You know, if you feel like the practice is like kind of slow and you hear your quarterback chapping and getting things going, I think that's like a momentum, get you kind of fired up thing. I doubt he's chapping like that in a real game.
Yeah.
And better not in Denver, apparently, with the altitude.
No, you'd be
yeah.
tired. Yeah, definitely tired.
Dang.
But you love to see that from a young quarterback. It just shows leadership, and that's why he was named captain this year, just because I'm sure you can see the leadership at practice.
Let me ask you this, Delaney. It's the energy around the team, but as far as fans go, watching it, this always happens, though, right before the season starts because everybody's anxious to see their team play. It's 0-0. How you going into it? But you know as a player when there's some real energy. Is this real energy around this group?
I believe it's real energy. Just, the guys that we have, obviously, the number one overall pick, Cam Ward, that's the energy that we needed, right? We needed to bring that energy. But then you can just go based off some of the players. Tony Pollard, 1,000 yards last year. Calvin, 1,000 yards last year. So we got things.
I don't know how he did
some
that.
pieces
Yeah,
there. Yep.
there's pieces there. And then the defense always. They just the heart of the team, right?
Yep.
They that beat.
Yep.
And then just the bringing in the guys that we brought in, I feel like it should be hype.
Yep.
It should be hype there, but with hype, you must win.
Yes, you have to. Yeah, you have to.
You know how it gets.
Yeah.
You know how it gets. You hype a team up so much, they want them to win so bad, and then when it doesn't happen, they got, I knew it.
Yep.
They want to throw rocks at us, but we building. It's a build thing, and we got a young quarterback. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what they're
What do
doing.
you think about him?
I think he's a great quarterback. I think just his story alone makes him a really good quarterback. But yes, he's going to have to prove himself. This is the NFL. He did all of this in college. Now we need him to do this in the NFL. But I like his mindset. I like the way how he carries himself. He not flashy. All he cares about is winning. And right now, that's what we need.
Absolutely.
That's
right.
We don't need no celebrity going out, showing it, taking pictures, doing this. We win games first, and then you can be that guy because Nashville will embrace you once you start winning games and we are successful. That'll happen. You know what I mean? You don't have to put yourself in that line. He knows that we need to win. I'm not gonna be walking around thinking I'm hot stuff. I ain't won a football game in the NFL, so I like that mindset.
Yep.
You talk about his story. I mean, you didn't graduate from, some big college, right? Central Missouri?
Central Missouri State, yeah.
Okay, Central Missouri State, yeah. You like the guys that, kind of worked their way
Of
up
course.
and started small school and then got their chance.
Look at the statistics. Guys who get drafted in the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th play longer than the guys who got drafted in the first round or the first and second round. So it
you
shows.
were a 6th rounder.
I was
right?
a 6th round draft pick.
Yeah.
We're going to work a little harder because they were already been given the silver spoon has been given to them already. They kind of feel like, they got to a point, they can't get better. But the guys that's down here, they get better. So I'm excited to see his growth as a Titan.
It's going to be fun.
Delaney Walker, former Titan tight end, joins us on 3HL. Slay Dog?
Yeah, it's that time, Delaney. I've been waiting on this one right here, man, because I know it's going to be good.
Pay attention, Ross. Pay attention.
Gotta go into the boom boom room now.
All right.
You go in the boom boom room, the door's locked behind you. We're just in there rapping, and anything you say, it has to be the truth to the best of your ability. That's the only way the door's unlocked and you get out the boom boom room. Are you good with these?
Yeah, let's do it.
Lock the door, Ross. Yes, indeed.
He just gave you the craziest
It's
look.
good. Delaney Walker going into the boom boom room. Brought to you by these wings right here. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, first and foremost, pet peeve. Pet peeve of yours. What is it?
Oh, my pet peeve.
Yeah.
Ooh, damn.
First question gets a woo down.
I like that. That's a good start right there. I'm talking about just get on your nerves.
Yeah,
He's got something.
My pet peeve is somebody who doesn't have a trained. Their dog is not trained, and that dog is barking, doesn't listen, doodling on the concrete. That just pisses me off.
Babsy, would you like to enter the boom boom room?
Hey, kiss it. My dog is trained. He just hates men.
Yeah, I'm talking about
her dog is
man,
sexist.
Her dog run through a wall and come
Me and
get
Slay
you,
go to
man.
her
Really?
house.
Like, put that dog up, man. Come on.
Yeah,
Her dog's out. He's going to try to kill me as well.
Dog, it's wild, man.
That is a pet peeve. I just can't. I'm like,
That's a good one.
your dog. Get
You
your
struck a
dog.
nerve on that one.
I'm like,
Delaney.
damn, your kids must be bad as hell.
Oh, Delaney.
Well,
Next
Davenport's out.
Next question. After a game, what's your wind down or your turn up? What would you do after a good win?
Oh, that's a good
After a good win, if we were home,
okay.
I will go. I go to Morton's, and
Okay.
they will tell you to a T. I came to Morton's after every game.
Really?
I go to Morton's, and I have a bottle of wine, and I have that Cajun steak, ribeye.
Okay.
Ooh, I haven't had a Cajun ribeye there.
Yeah, the Cajun ribeye is the best steak you're gonna ever eat. I promise you.
Okay.
There you go. Sign
By
the stamp that
yourself
board.
or with people?
By my, so if we won, I'm gonna probably go with people.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we lost, it takes me a couple of hours to wind down. Because if you start talking about football, I'm like,
Yeah, come on, dog.
man, get them out of here.
Yep.
We just lost. Come on.
All right.
That's a good one.
Best city to go to turn up after a win. Like you just played, y'all. If Vegas was in at the time with Vegas Raiders, like, what's the best city to turn up in after a win?
I mean, Nashville, if I'm here, but
but excluding Nashville,
okay.
Gotta take the home team out.
Miami. Miami.
What spot? What spot are we going to? What spot we going to in Miami?
I may hit up Live.
Okay.
And then Tootsie's.
I told him.
Classic.
You didn't tell us about Tootsie's.
Top flow Tootsie's, man. You got to know somebody.
Yeah,
to know somebody.
you got to know somebody. But if you really want to get scared,
Yeah.
we can go to the locker room.
Oh.
If you really want to get scared, I mean, we eat that in the hood.
You make
I
a
don't
call
know
to get on
this.
over.
I got to call a few people. We got to make sure we good.
We got to make sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
One player that you wish you could have played with or against.
Slay, you're killing it right
I'm
now.
on fire.
You are.
It's the wings.
It's the wings.
It's the wings.
I'm gonna be honest. I wish I could have played with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I
loved the
could have
tight
played
end.
with Tom
You would
Brady.
have had
He
a
loved the
1,000
tight end.
catches.
Love a tight end. Oh,
loved
my
the tight
game
end.
would have elevated. I would have been like the GOAT. They
It's
would
true.
have. I mean, just like Grunk and Tom. I mean,
Yeah. You'd have some rings,
I wish
too,
I would
baby.
have. I tell everybody. They always say, "What player you wish you got?" Tom Brady.
Yeah.
If you don't say Tom Brady and you on offense,
You tripping. What you talking about?
what you talking about? I need Super Bowl rings. I have none.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, tell me this. Last one for you. If you had a play to be called and this guy was just chirping, getting on your nerves, would you rather pull around and catch him or would you rather have a crackback
Oh, a crackback
all day long?
all day long. I don't want you
Knock
to
your
see
ear
me.
pads and everything.
I don't want you to see me. And you been making
Who's
me.
that guy?
Did somebody ever get you and you never got
got to be somebody. It's got to be. Who's that guy?
He's got. Look at this.
I'll tell you, for Blaine Bishop, it was Hines Ward. He never got him back.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He still
Hines,
talks about it.
Yeah, Hines used to.
Yeah, Hines
Would talk crap, but then come knock you out the game.
Yeah.
Man, who would? Like a lot of people didn't talk crap to me because I guess I was old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I guess I was old, but
leave him alone.
He's the old
But
man.
if I had to
Don't
do,
mess
if
with
I
him.
wanted to get somebody, it would be Jeff Simmons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Go get Big Zell.
Oh, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
want him to see me.
Yeah.
It's got to be a crack
Can
man.
be
I
squared
ain't,
open,
I ain't
like,
gonna win
yeah.
that. I ain't gonna win. I'm cutting him if I see him straight. I'm cutting him.
I can dig that. All right, man. Delaney, let him out. You get to come out of the boom boom room. Ross, let him out, man. Great job in the boom boom room.
Good job.
How much do you love all this, man? Just
I love it, man. You know, when you play, you kind of like, dang, you know, it's like all in your face. But when you're done playing, you know, people, they kind of forget who you are sometimes. So to come back around and be around the atmosphere and stuff like that, it's awesome. We love it. And it's a lot of legends and older players that don't really understand that because, you know, we're bitter. When after you leave, you're kind of bitter because we all get fired.
That's right.
Some people walk away on their own, but we all get fired.
Few.
Very few. We all get fired, so they like, oh man, I hate them. Dude, the same people that fired you, they not even there anymore.
Yeah.
Like the owner had nothing to do with it.
Right.
So like, go back to that team. They want you to come back. They want to see you. The fans love you.
Yep.
So being a part of this is great that they even want me here. You know what I mean? So I love it all.
what is it about Nashville? Because like so many athletes live here that a lot of people don't even know. A lot of former athletes that played here, Preds, Titans, stay here when they get done. What is it about Nashville?
First of all, I would say it's the people. They really don't bother you when you outside of like an event. Like in an event, they'll come up ask for pictures, autographs. But if you was like out with your wife or eating, they just be like, hey, I know who you are. Yeah. Keep it moving, right? Mm-hmm. We love that. We love that.
Yeah.
We love that. It's like really, it's paparazzi, but not like that here. So you don't get that, right? You can be out and have fun and not wake up in the morning and be on Instagram like a picture of you like looking crazy, right? But then also no state taxes. We like that.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, we like that as well.
No income tax.
Mm-hmm. But it's family oriented and Nashville is growing, and I think that's what keeps us here.
Well, it's great to see you, brother. You did great in the Boom Boom Room.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We got to get him back in the extended version.
I love it. Appreciate you, man.
No, thank you for having me.
There he is, former Titan tight end, Delaney Walker. All right, block party at Titans House. We need to talk about a potential linebacker that's coming to town. We'll do that next. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. About snacking, me and Will Bowling, man. Daisy brand, that's what we're doing. All right, we just get around, like we'll randomly call each other and be like, hey man, you got a tub of Daisy brand French onion dip? I was like, yeah. Will's like, good, because I got a tub of Daisy ranch dip. And so we'll just get together. We'll just eat that. This dip's so good, you just eat it right out of the container. And me and Will have a great time. We get a little messy, but it's okay. We're good friends and colleagues. So football season is snack season. Do it the right way. Watch your games. But make sure that you snack the right way. Daisy brand. This is incredible dip, and you can get it at any grocery store near you or far away from you. If you want to drive a long way to get your Daisy French onion dip, you can. But you can go to any grocery store. You can't have chips without dip. Having said that, choose the best dip. Daisy French onion dip is the best. It's so great and the perfect complement to all of the games that you will be watching. Maybe you got people coming over. You've got the TV set up, but you may need to make sure that your snack game is set up as well. So get it done. Daisy French onion dip at all grocery stores. Got an important message from our good friends at Bart Durham Injury Law, and man, I've known Blair Durham a long time, man. This is a great dude, and I love talking about them. I know Babsy and Slay do as well. Bart Durham Injury Law. Some lawyers chase ambulances, and they'll do anything to get your attention, but not Blair Durham and his team. They don't operate like that. If someone calls you after a wreck, they're breaking the law. That's right. There are lawyers out there breaking the law. Marine veteran Blair and his team at Bart Durham Injury Law do not play those games. And when you make that call, they answer. 615-242-9000 is the number. They're local, trusted, and ready to fight for you. No gimmicks, just a team that's on your side from the start. 615-242-9000. So if you or someone you love is ever in a wreck, remember Blair's number. I've already given it to you a couple of times. Here are a couple more. 615-242-9000. That's 615-242-9000. Local, trusted, ready to fight for you. 615-242-9000. For HL 104.5 The Zone, broadcasting live from the block party at Titans House, newNissanStadium.com for all of your information about the new stadium. anything you want to see, man. They've got models here. They've got virtual reality where you can see everything that's going to be in this. This is going to be the coolest stadium
ever.
Yes. No, it's no question. Absolutely none.
It's absolutely incredible. So we've had listeners come up, and we always love that. So what really drives us crazy is if, like, y'all see us and then you tweet, like, oh, I saw – what was the last one? I saw Mayor and Babs at Buc-ee's in Alabama.
Yeah.
I'm like, why didn't you say hi?
Say hi.
Yep, always
say
speak.
hi. Always say hi. We might look like we're busy or something, but
We take time. We
always love to say hi.
Yeah.
so lady
busy.
comes up. She goes, you were talking about Miss Crownover one time. And I said, yes. Miss Crownover was my 6th grade teacher at Stokes Elementary on Belmont Boulevard, which the building is still there, but the school's been gone a long time. And they use it, I think, for, like, parking for Lipscomb, basically. But anyway, she said I had her when I was in the 5th grade, and she was my least favorite teacher. But now she said I'm an educator, so I understood the reason behind her method. And so I appreciated that when I got older. And Ms. Crownover, R.I.P., if you knew her. But
I was wondering.
anyway, I said, yeah, she put me in school suspension one time. And she said, what were you doing, Mayor? I said, wadding up pieces of paper and throwing them in the garbage. I didn't think she could see very well, but she got me.
But apparently she
suspension.
couldn't. The only time I've ever been in ISS was because my shorts were too short in high school. But how many
Your
times
arms
have I
are long,
told
though.
you? My
Your
legs
longs are too long.
Yep.
Yes. My legs are
got a
long and my
limb
arms
problem.
are long.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are excuses, Babs.
Yeah. So that was my ISS.
Oh, mine
So-
was tardy and all kind of little weird
The
stuff.
beauty of ISS
Okay.
back in the day was they wouldn't tell your mom, and you still miss class.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, how is this a punishment?
But-
I could do write-offs all day long.
No, you know what? This ain't. You're not supposed to say this, but the reason I liked it is because they would give you your work too, and you
Yeah.
could finish your work by the
Before
time
you
lunch
got
came.
home?
Yeah, like I'd be like, oh hell yeah.
Yeah,
And
mom's
then
like,
just nap.
Yeah, it did. I mean, just in there chilling because the
Yep.
person don't want you to disturb the class. They want you to put your head down. Hell
Yep.
yeah, I'll go to sleep.
Yep.
I'll go to sleep. If I had a phone, it'd have really been over.
well, let's get live around here.
Oh yeah, here we go. It's turning up. It's turning into a Titans party. This is just how the tailgates go.
I love it. So
That's not coming back.
So Bob heard the story, and then told me a story about the one time that he got in ISS, in school suspension. You didn't hear it. She heard a little bit of it, but Bob, this is incredible. All right, hit it. Hang on.
Zev, turn him up.
Try it, Bob.
AJ, you got it?
You good? Got me? Oh, yeah, I hear myself. All right.
Okay.
So I was in 3rd grade at Casey Lane Academy. I was in 3rd grade, mind you. And it was after a particularly frustrating day. People were picking on me. I was the quiet kid in school.
Picking on the Bob.
Right. And so I find a way to go to the bathroom and just try to, decompress. Decompress.
Yes.
And I'm in one of the stalls, right? And I didn't know that some kid had come in and heard me talking to myself. He thought that I threatened to blow him up, and then turned me into the into the teachers and the administrators, and that's how I ended up getting in school suspension.
Wait, Bob. So you were talking to yourself like
Yes.
at a forceful, angrily level.
Yes, well, sort of under my breath, but it was sort of loud enough in the bathroom because it's a quiet area.
But you were wanting to do harm to yourself?
Yeah, like
No.
you gonna blow yourself. Like where the
No.
blow up come from?
I was trying not to blow. I said I was trying not to. I guess
Not
I said I
to
was
blow
trying
up.
to blow
Okay.
up.
Gotcha.
And then this, I don't
Gotcha.
know. I don't know his name. I don't know what he looks like to this day.
Oh my gosh.
And
He
I guess
said that it was like a bomb scare.
yes.
Bob. Bob.
Now,
Bob, that's a meme that goes around the internet. Remember the guy at Home Depot? When he goes to the bathroom, he said, I'm about to blow this thing down.
Yes.
And then he turned into a bomb threat.
I'm going to find a picture of myself in 3rd grade. Do you think that I could do any harm to anyone on earth?
You never know, Bob.
Right. Yeah. What was
I bet you were like the sweetest little innocent. Did you have glasses already?
Oh, I had glasses in 1st grade.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah,
I can see it.
I was that kid.
What was ISS
Bob.
like though, Bob?
Absolute silence, and I still remember the teacher who put on ISS or who supervised it. Her name is Florence Smith. I still remember her to
How
this
you know
day.
the teacher first name?
I still
That's
remember.
Right.
That's the way my mind works.
And Crownover.
Oh well. Okay. Yeah.
So I still
my
remember
God.
to this day.
I loved her.
And she wasn't the nicest lady. Let's just say that.
She's probably still in Murfreesboro, dude.
Right.
I don't know. No, at this point,
She can't be nice if she's in charge of ISS.
Well, yes, man. Maybe at this point she's been an educator for a long
Listen,
time.
Bob, was she worried about her safety around you?
No.
Okay.
Look,
Was she like, why are you here?
probably. I don't remember this.
Was a
one.
lot of
Okay.
people in there, Bob?
I think I was the only one in there at that
Oh, that's
time.
that's
Third grade ISS
torture.
isn't like
That's
a
tough-
popular
that's tough break,
place.
third
Yeah, being there by yourself. That's
They don't want to put you in ISS in third grade.
that's
And
rough.
it's the only time I was ever in school suspension or out of school suspension for any reason ever.
Really?
I was never the kid who got in trouble
All right,
for any reason.
Story time with
Appreciate it,
Bob.
Bob.
There it is. Have a great day.
There it is.
Can't you
Have a
see
great
third
day.
grade Bob
Oh,
Hey, man.
yeah.
Still bopping.
getting frustrated,
Ain't
going to the
there's
bathroom stall?
Talking to
question.
himself.
Yeah.
I could
mad.
definitely see him there talking
He
to
wasn't
himself.
just talking to himself.
blow
He
up.
was-
Do not blow up.
He was
Do not
yelling at
blow up.
himself.
Somebody was like, oh, hell no. Let me
Oh,
go.
this kid's about to blow
Boy,
up.
yeah, like what?
And he's talking about another third grade kid who's scared to death.
Yeah, Bob,
Oh,
boy.
man.
You affected that. That kid probably tells a different story.
Right, exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what
From
it is.
Jordan Schultz, sources, the Titans are signing former Cardinals linebacker Kazir White. This is an interesting story. It's probably happening, right? It may have already happened. We're out and about. I
Yeah.
can't check anything. But he's 29 years old, 6'2", 234. He's going into year 8. Last year at Arizona with the Cardinals, 137 tackles, 2.5 sacks, 1 fumble return, 1 fumble recovery, 1 interception. He played in the Super Bowl with the Eagles in the 2022 season. That's when they lost to the Chiefs 38-35. But what's going to happen, I think, is they're going to sign him to the practice squad. So he goes through that first week, and then his salary's not guaranteed.
Yeah,
And so then he probably becomes the 4th inside linebacker.
that's cool. Need some insurance there anyway.
Yeah,
Did you see what he tweeted?
I did not.
Quote tweeted. So Jordan Schultz, 6 hours ago, sources, Titans are signing former Cardinals linebacker Kazir White, put his stats there. So he quote tweeted it and said, "Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Let's boogie, man. Lack life forever."
There we go.
There's a whole lot going on.
Coming
that
in with
tweet.
the energy, baby. That's what we need. Linebackers got to be a little throwed off.
Women lie,
man.
Yeah.
numbers don't.
I love it.
I asked Greg Cosell about him. He said White has been predominantly a stacked backer. He came into the league having been a safety in college, solid starter. I know in Arizona they thought beginning to decline a little bit with his age, and they didn't want to re-sign him for that reason. But he's been a quality starter throughout his career. So I went on to talk with him a little more, and his question was, guy going from a starter to practice squad just like that. That's kind of interesting. But he'll be a
There
rotational
has
player
to
at inside
have
linebacker.
been a significant
something.
decline, though, for
But 137
Nobody else to-
tackles.
Or it could be
Yeah.
attitude or something like it. It's something.
it's something.
Well, men lie and women lie.
But that's right.
Numbers
Yeah.
don't.
But regardless, what have we been saying about any of these late roster moves for the Titans? You just want to make this roster better.
Better, yeah.
You just want to make it
Especially with
deeper.
depth, yep.
You want to push those guys like Cedric Gray
Yep.
and James Williams, and this is a guy that'll do that.
Yep. Absolutely.
AP poll is out. We'll tell you about it. How many teams or SEC teams are in the top 22? It's a lot. Is Alabama still in the poll? Also, some information about East Tennessee State. If y'all haven't paid attention, their quarterback is somebody you might remember. I'll tell you about it next. 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
Hey, as a customer of Pella Windows and Doors, I would love to recommend them to you. They are the absolute best, and maybe it's time for you to update your windows and your doors in your home. If it's time for that upgrade, Pella is who you need to call. Affordable and the best quality out there. Voted #1 by Nashville homeowners as the leading window brand in Nashville, and for numerous reasons. If you don't believe me, which you should because I've used them twice, but if you don't believe me, then go check out their Google reviews. 4.9 rating. And everybody talks about how different they are from their competitors with the quality of their product, their craftsmanship, their process of installation, which allows them to warranty their work even more with a 10-year labor warranty, which is leading in the industry. So go ahead and call Pella and ask them about the Dawn deal, which right now is no interest, no promo payments due if paid in full within 24 months and 50% off qualifying installations. That's Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. Schedule your free consultation. Check out the Dawn deal. You can do it online at PellaNashville.com.
You can also listen to and watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Twitch, please. Thank you. This from Terrence. I know Florence Smith. She's still in Murfreesboro. Bob's mouth is agape. How about that? I didn't think I'd use the word agape today. But here we are. I love talking with my guy, John Pirtle, President and CEO of eSpaces, because it's such a great idea. eSpaces can provide you a work environment no matter what you're looking for. Short-term, like a day, or long-term. Just check them out, eSpaces.com. They also have meeting rooms, and so like if you have a bunch of people that you need to get in one space, they have 15 eSpaces locations. You can see them online at eSpaces.com, and you can pick one that's kind of centrally located. But these guys are awesome. eSpaces redefining co-working with exceptional offices for every business, and again, 15 locations, private offices, team suites, meeting rooms that are fully equipped, 24/7 access, flexible terms, beautiful professional spaces that are move-in ready. Whether you're scaling up or just getting started, eSpaces provides flexibility without compromise. Want to check it out? Tours are available now. Reserve your space early. eSpaces.com. Again, that's eSpaces.com. 3HL 104.5 The Zone, live from the mobile 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports Studio. Kentucky's largest sports book can now be found at Circus Sports at Kentucky Downs. I think Will Bowling is about to do something up there. As a matter of fact, Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay, as I look for that little bit of information. The Mint. Join 104.5 The Zone's Will Bowling at the Mint Gaming Hall at Kentucky Downs this Friday from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. The largest sports book in Kentucky, Circus Sports Kentucky, is now open at the Mint Gaming Hall in Franklin, Kentucky, with an 85-foot sports book screen and stadium-style seating. This is the best place to watch your favorite football team or sporting event. It's brand new and an absolutely must-see for any sports fan. For more details, visit 1045thezone.com/events. From John Tweet Sports, total games to reach 4 losses to unranked teams. Brian Harsin at Auburn, 21. Kalen DeBoer at Alabama, 14. How about that? Alabama, by the way, 5
nuts.
5 and 5 in their last 10. You want me to read that again, don't you?
Yeah, because I missed that first part.
Oh, yeah, you did.
The total games to reach 4 losses to unranked teams. Brian Harsin at Auburn, it took him 21 games to reach 4 losses to unranked teams.
Right.
It has taken Kalen DeBoer 14 games.
And they got him out of there. They got Harsin right up out of there. Seat was scorching.
Oh, just keep this going, see what happens.
Wow.
There's already a petition out there.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Go ahead.
Do you know the last time Alabama was ranked this low?
They are ranked 21st in the country.
Do you know the last time they were ranked this low? 17 years ago. 2008, the preseason poll. I believe it was Nick Saban's first. Was that Nick Saban's first year?
Second year.
Second year.
2007.
They were ranked 24th.
First year.
In the preseason poll. They haven't ranked below that since.
Should they still be ranked?
17 years they haven't been ranked that low.
I know you do the rankings based on this,
team,
but I think you can look at Kalen DeBoer and see what Alabama currently is in that regime. Now, can they get better? Can they get out of it?
Absolutely.
Sure.
It's week 1.
But there are weird things happening there that didn't happen with Nick Saban. There are videos in the locker room and all kinds of weird stuff going on at Alabama.
Going on.
But I think you can look at, like, the last 10, they're 5 and 5. And they just got housed by an unranked team. But they're still 21st. They're still hanging in there.
Yeah, hang on in. Hang on in there.
And they have a gimme game this weekend. I forget who they're playing.
This is where I struggle with the preseason polls, right?
Right.
Because it's hard because nobody knew. And honestly, do we still know what Florida State is? Florida State might be really, really good.
Yeah, it could be.
Or they could be really, really bad and just had a fluke game.
I mean, well, I'm not even worried about that so much as if Florida State's really good, then maybe Alabama's not as it's not a horrible loss. And that's why I hate the preseason polls too. Like I wish you would kind of wait until after you see what teams are. Now I do know the committee this year has been very vocal about a bad loss should hurt you and will hurt you significantly, but a loss to a good team will not hurt you as much.
Right. So maybe it's a good team. Yeah.
We don't know. FSU might be a really good team.
But having said that, if there were no AP preseason poll, would Alabama be ranked right now after that loss?
Not after that.
Probably not. Alabama playing Louisiana Monroe. Bama a 35.5-point favorite. AP poll, number 1, the new number 1 is Ohio State, of course. They beat Texas over the weekend. Penn State, number 2. It's a little Slay eye roll there.
They're moving to Adidas.
They are.
I saw that.
That got announced today.
I bet they were like, look at all that
Copycats.
money Tennessee got.
The second flagship school.
Number 3 team in America, LSU, with that win at Clemson. 4, Georgia. Miami up to 5 after the win against Notre Dame. Oregon is 6. Texas falls to 7th from number 1 to 7. Clemson, 8. Notre Dame, 9. South Carolina in the top 10. South Carolina at number 10.
That's
Number 13, rest of the SEC. Number 13
is all.
Yeah. Number 13, Florida. Number 18, Oklahoma. Texas A&M checks in at 19. Ole Miss at 20. Alabama at 21. Tennessee moves up 2 slots to 22. So 10 of the top 22 are SEC teams.
Where's Auburn?
I think they had to get some votes though, Babsy.
I'm sure, but
I think they're
Vandy too.
I think they're in the power index poll, that kind of thing.
yeah.
I saw some stuff from Cole
Just
Kublik.
for everyone that doesn't know, I was cackling when I said that.
Yes, she was. The offensive line was physically dominant in that game. When you go back and watch it, you really
Which
see
is why
it.
they ran the hell out of the ball.
Ran the hell out of the ball. Cole
Some
Kublik on the SEC Network said that they were way more physical Saturday than at any point last year. He said they have a really good chance of being very good up front.
That's an Auburn guy. He's usually hard on them too.
Yeah, he's hard on Auburn, though. I think he's way better and easier on Alabama.
Yeah.
Appreciate
when he talks him.
all of the Titans executives and wonderful people in that organization that had us here for the block party at Titans House. Again, for any kinds of information that you want on the new stadium, newNissanStadium.com is how you get that done. Coming up tomorrow, we've got Coach Mack at 4 o'clock. We'll talk about the Titans and the Broncos in a lot more detail. And then Todd Furman at 4:20. Point spreads for the weekend. Where's he going? Zeph, we got about 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
I can't see the clock.
18, 19, 20,
You got 30.
21. Oh, 30.
there you go.
There you go. Hey, what are we
Go,
going to
Ross.
do with these wings?
Oh, them wings going to the crib unless you want some.
I need to grab one before you leave.
Okay, well, you need to grab ones though. You should have been grabbing one.
I'm
manager's
working
headline.
here.
Oh,
I was
too.
trying to get Delaney on.
Mac Talk is coming up next. Speaking of Coach Mac with Rhett Bryan.
First episode.
I'm ready for some Mac. Let's go, Mac Daddy. And
I
report
love
on.
it.
We appreciate you guys for including us in your day and in including us in your lives. We hope we put a smile on your face at some point today. We will be back at it tomorrow. Have a great night. Good night. God bless.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be you unless you were getting a shout out. Shout out to my nephew, June. Happy birthday, my guy.
Happy birthday, RJ.